thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
Yeah. What's up? It's the boy Coach Malachi Williams in the building. We back. True Media today, USA Boxing. We are back. All right. I just want to make sure we ain't doing no popping or nothing like that there, man. I think it's a whole lot of shit going on, man. I'm trying to figure it out. I'm gonna get it. Hey, we gonna work it out. You know what I say? The brothers gonna work it out. We gonna work it out. We gonna get it together. You know what I mean? Y'all know how it is. Hey, you know what? You already know. Hold on, what the fuck is this? Hey, what'd you say? Hey, check it out though, right? Before we get started, you already know.
The stickiest of the icky. You want to smoke with the old boy Rick James?
Hey, you already know, boy. Woo, Lord have mercy, boy. I'm talking about Lord have mercy, boy. Today we're gonna have a good relaxed day today. But hey, I was listening to yesterday's show, outside of the technical difficulties. But man, D-Block and Rick Timms, man. D-Block and Rick is hilarious, bro. Rick don't really call the show much, but Rick Timms is hilarious, bro. When he's so methodical with it too. Hey, look here, Will. Check this out. And he just keep on, you get what I'm saying? He's so smooth with it. Hey, shout out to Carl. Hey, shout out to Mike, the mobile mechanic. Shout out to Jamie. What's going on, fam? Jamie Vasquez, Jamie Rivera, salute. Shout out to my sister, Elena. Elena, what's going on, sis? You get what I'm saying? Doggone. Boy, I see Big Nello. They got Big Nello getting ready. I think he having an open workout. Jermell Charlo, they showed his open workout yesterday. Jermell, I was thinking now, not going to lie to you guys, I was under the impression that Jermell was going to be playing possum. I said, Jermell going to be playing possum, man. He finna get knocked out, man. He ain't coming to win. Man, after seeing that workout from yesterday, I have been encouraged to believe that Jermell Iron Man, I need to call him the Hitman. The other guy's the Hitman, but I'm going to call Jermell Hitman. Jermell the Hitman Charlo. Jermell the Hitman Charlo is saying, look here. He say, look here, fool. Now I heard, I don't know how true this is now, but sources say Jermell Charlo pulled Nello to the side, and he say, look here, fool. You picked the wrong cherry. Your ass going to sleep in 10. But they say, doggone, Jermell Charlo is coming to Walla.
You just sit here, you don't know what I'm talking about?
But listen, Jermell Charlo already know. Cause he say, look here, man, I already know I'm fighting Nello, man. If I go 12, I ain't gonna, you know what I mean? I ain't gonna get the victory. I'm gonna do something to Jermell Charlo I'm gonna do something to Canelo that no fighter has ever done. I'm gonna put his ass to sleep. True. Nigga, doggone, but listen, Jermell Charlo don't gain weight. He's a knockout artist now. He got all that melatonin in his right hand. Jermell Charlo got a nice left hook, but he got that melatonin in his right hand. Will Canelo be able to avoid the melatonin? True. Hey, Swat, shout out to Swat. Hey, shout out to L. Harvey. That's why. Listen, the melatonin that Jermell Charlo has in his right hand that's going to land on Canelo, it has the blessings of Tariq Nasheed and Dr. Umar Johnson. True. Boy, the melatonin, boy, listen, boy, Jermell Charlo looking good, boy. Boy, the melatonin that Jermell Charlo got in his right and left hand has the blessings of Tariq Nasheed and Dr. Umar Johnson. Boy, I'm trying to tell you, boy. Big Nello might be in trouble. Shout out to my sister LaJessica in the building. Shout out to The Natural. Shout out to Matthew Bishop. Swat Jones, my sister Green Eyes P. Shout out to L. Harvey. What's going on, baby boy? I'm telling y'all right now, boy. Mike, boy, hey Jamie, I might throw a couple of dollars. I might throw a couple of dollars on Big Mel for the low. On the low, right? I'm just saying, I don't know how, but on the low, I may throw a couple of dollars on doggone Big Mel. True. Boy. Hey, Jason, follow Christ. Yo, hey, guess what? And they had Booker T there. They had Booker T. Y'all remember when Booker T used to do the spin-a-rooney? He used to spin on his back. Look here, man. Look here. and he had Booker T out there. Now Mel ain't gonna lose in front of Booker T. Not in front of Booker T. You get what I'm saying? He got blessings. He got the blessings from Booker T. You get what I'm saying? Hey, shout out to M. Cole. M. Cole, what's going on, fam? Hey, boy, I don't know, boy. Canelo might be in trouble, boy. On the 30th, that's all I'm saying. Boy, look here, man. On the 30th, boy, this here might be hands and foots time, boy. Listen, doggone Canelo, he been ducking. Hey, you know what they say, right? Hey, what they be saying? What Coach Eddie say? Shout out to Coach Eddie and Rick Tails, man. Them a dog too. Shout out to D-Block. Hey, look here. Canelo, he's been ducking slick black fighters for years. These are the facts. We looked at the tea leaves. He's still ducking Andrade. He ducked Jermall. He cherry picked doggone Jermell. But boy, now, this ain't what I'm saying now. I don't want no Canelo fans getting mad at me. Hey, shout out to Swap. Check it out though, right? Check it out though. Boy, this might be the wrong chair. Nigga Jermell look like, boy. Boy, Jermell look like, boy. Oh, Lord have mercy, boy. I don't know, boy. I don't know. Hey, look here. Hey, what you say? Knock down 305 say, y'all don't let Coach gas you up. I'm just saying, dog. Listen. Hey, knock down 305. I'm going to tell you right now. Bro, hold on. Where the video at? I got the video right here. I have the video right here, man. I'm telling you. As a matter of fact, no, this the actual interview. This the interview he did give on Fight Hype. But he looked good, though. No, for real. Hey, shout out to my sister, Food Revolution. What's going on, sis? Shout out to Food Revolution. Now, listen. He look good, though. Hey, it look good, though, man. Hey, for real, though. For real, it look good. It definitely look good. Doggone, that workout that doggone Jermell Charlo did, he looked pretty good in that workout, man. I ain't gonna sit here and lie to you, bro. He looked good. Now, that's the truth now. I do feel encouraged that at least he coming to fight. Jermell Charlo, I'm telling you, man, people looking at Jermell Charlo like he's some kind of, like it's sweet over there. Like it's sweet. You get what I'm saying? I like that open workout. I don't know, man. Matter of fact, let's pull it up, because I want to look at it. I want to look at it on the show too. Let's pull it up. Mel, man, you get what I'm saying? I think Mel been playing possum all this time. I was thinking that, okay, Jermell Charlo seemed like he been so subdued and all that stuff there. Al Heyman told him not to get too crunk up in the press conference and stuff like that. I wasn't sure, but now when I saw that open workout and then I saw the interview he did on Fight Hype, I said, oh, okay, yeah. Mel coming to Waller. Mel is coming to Waller now. Now, just because he coming to Waller doesn't mean that he might not get, he won't get stopped or whatever the case may be. But Mel look like he got the eye of the tiger right now. I think, Mel understand he gonna listen. We gonna have to knock Canelo out. We gonna right now, man. Mel coming for the knockout. He know listen, man. We gotta put this boy to sleep here, man. He been eating high off the hog for a long time. They say Canelo, he has been eating high off the hog for a long time. He been eating he been high on the hog for a long time. Now this is Jermell Charlo is a slick black fighter. He is he's an African-American stud, as he would like to say.
Now do you retire, or do you take one of the toughest fights of your career against a young black African-American stud who's been working his ass off since he was 8 years old? Do my brother put it all on the line then? So if not, come see me. I want some smoke. I want it all, baby.
Listen, bro, I'm gonna tell you something, man. That African-American stud that said he wants some smoke, I saw the workout, man. The man look like he mean business now. I already know what we know. You get what I'm saying? The man look like he mean business. I know Big Nello gonna come in, you know what I mean, doing what he do. But Jermell Charlo, for me, I'm just saying, for me, dog, I'm gonna be honest with you. For me, it's the odds for me. Like, man, they got the odds just a little too high. Like, I think the odds are disrespectful. In my opinion, I think the odds are disrespectful. I know my dog Mel ain't fought in 16 months, but that's neither here nor there. The fact of the matter is, the odds are just disrespectful. And this man look like he working out hard right now. Mel, listen. Jermell, this could be history in the making. Jermell said something. He was like, look here, man, if I beat, Crawford big, he on a high horse right now. He said, but if I beat Canelo, you know what I mean, then I'm going to be the man. Y'all going to be talking about me. This is what I think Mel is motivated. Mel trying to be the one, I'm going to beat Canelo. My big brother was supposed to have been the one that fought him, but I'm going to beat him. I think Mel got something to prove, man. This might be, do you guys remember? Hey, shout out to Yamas. Hey, check it out. Yeah. I do know that, Yamas. The odds do reflect the betting public. But the betting public, I think the betting public got it wrong. I'm going to tell you why, Yamas. Because Jermell Charlo really don't have no fans like that. He really ain't got no fans. So the betting public really don't know Jermell like that. Yeah. They know Canelo, but they don't really know Jermell. So you get what I'm saying? That's what that's all about. And I'm sitting back thinking this dude playing possum all alone, doggone. Jermell Charlo is training. He's working hard. He's trying to shake up the world right now. True. Yeah, he's trying to shake up the world right now. You know what I mean? Upset alert. You heard it right. Upset alert. Question mark. Open workout uncovers Jermell Charlo's path to two-time undisputed light Crawford. Now, you do know that Jermell Charlo hates Terence Crawford. Why? I have no idea. But he hate him. And but Crawford is two-time undisputed. He beat his homeboy, beat him to a pulp. Now, could we see, you know what I mean? I ain't gonna get out of the way. I ain't gonna get out of the way yet. I'm not gonna get out of the way yet. But Jermell Charlo has an opportunity to become two-time undisputed. He has an opportunity to become two-time undisputed. There's only one problem. Shout out to Bruce Gass in the building. Shout out to Yaman. Shout out to the one Mr. Ham, Swat Jones, Shad 1419, Matthew Bishop. There's only one problem. There's a fighter from Mexico by the name of Saul Canelo Alvarez that's standing in his way. In order for Jermell Charlo, the Hitman Charlo, we're going to call him the Hitman instead of Iron Man. In order for Jermell, the Hitman Charlo, who is an assassin, in order for him to pull off this victory, in order for him to pull off this victory, he's going to have to, really, really dig deep to pull this victory off. He's going to have to get by Saul Canelo Alvarez. Saul Canelo Alvarez is standing in between Jermell Charlo and his path to greatness. In order for Jermell, the Hitman Charlo, to ascend to heavenly heights, he's going to have to go through Saul Canelo Alvarez. True. In yesterday's open workout, guys, Jermell Charlo seemed to be in a good place. He looks ready, and I think the fight might be a lot better than the Vegas oddsmakers are anticipating, which the odds are based on where the money is being placed on, just like Yama said. He's 100% correct. When I saw the workout yesterday, and I saw the post-fight workout on Fight Hype, Jermell Charlo looks to be in great shape, guys. He understands the odds are against him. He understands that. He knows there are no expectations for him to win outside of himself, his team, and his family. True. This might be the hardest fight of Canelo's career. A lot of Jermell Charlo's fans feel that this would be a cherry pick that goes wrong for Canelo. Fans have felt for years, fans like Rick Timms and Coach Eddie, some of those guys, fans have felt for years that Saul Canelo Alvarez has intentionally stayed away from the slick black fighters such as Jermall, the Hitman Charlo, who is now going through mental health issues, and Demetrius Andrade. They call him Boo Boo. Boo Boo is what they call him. Hey, Boo Boo, that's what they call him, right? True. They call him Boo Boo. Yeah, I'm just, I had to check this out. I'm just, I'm just saying, I'm a girl, grown ass man, boo boo, it just, you know what I mean? It's just so many things you can do with that name. Pause. Y'all nigga 49 years old saying pause. I shouldn't have to say pause. As a matter of fact, that was one of the commandments. I got to pull that up. One of the commandments was, if you 40 and over, you do not have to say pause. But then I ended up getting rid of the commandment. I got to pull the commandments back up. We need to refresh the commandments. I'm just saying though. Some fans like D-Block feel that Canelo went on a European tour and beat a bunch of Eurobums. True. Now that's what D-Block said. Now I ain't throwing words in D-Block mouth. D-Block said, yeah, man, Canelo beat, he beat all those Eurobums over there, coach. What he supposed to do? And I guess he thought, he was complimenting Canelo. But then when I called him out on it, I said, wait a minute, D-Block. So are you saying that Canelo Alvarez has been fighting Eurobombs these past 2 years? And then he caught himself. He said, oh, wait a minute, coach. I retract that statement. I say, nah, D-Block, we got you, dog. We got you now. We got you. You know what I mean? We got you on video now, D-Block. It is what it is. Now that the time has come for retribution, some feel that Saul Canelo Alvarez has no place to hide. Sources say that Al Heyman tricked Canelo into signing the contract just so he can send his assassins to knock him off. True. Some say this is a diabolical scheme, guys, by Al Heyman. He said, you know what, I got a plan. He talked it over with them good white folks over there at Paramount Global. He talked it over with them good white folks. He said, now look here, baby boy, check this out. I got Saul Canelo Alvarez and his trainer and matchmaker, Eddie Reynoso, and his trainer, matchmaker, and manager, Eddie Reynoso, coming to Cleveland, you know what I mean, to meet me, for a business meeting. You get what I'm saying? See, when you got all the chickens in the barn, it's not too long, before the chickens come home to roost. So the chicken hawk had to come to the barn and talk to me. You get what I'm saying? So he spoke to the good white folks at Paramount. He said, look here, good white folks, y'all been good to me. Hey, they were out here saying, right? Good white folks, y'all been good to me. Look here, man, check this out. I got Big Nello coming over there. You know what I mean? Now I can get him, but I need some good amount of money to entice him. So they say, look, we gonna throw 100 mil out there. See what he bought on 100 mil. Doggone Canelo bid on 100 mil, right? And so Al Heyman has a scheme. He said, you know what? I gotta find a way to get them belts out of Canelo's hands. So what I'm gonna do? We gonna put the bait out there with the cheese, right? We gonna put the cheese out there. Tell them that, hey, look here, man, we want to sign to a 3-fight deal. We gonna give you Jermall Charlo though. What we gonna do? We gonna give you Jermall Charlo. You gonna get that first win under your belt. So the 100 million mixed with he gonna get Jermall Charlo. That right there made Canelo like, yeah, man, we know where I signed. So they say Canelo signed the contract. And then, but Al Heyman plan all along was to sneak Jermell Charlo through the back door. He knew that Jermall Charlo wasn't going to be ready, but he knew that if he could sneak Jermell Charlo through the back door, that's going to be the smoking gun that take Canelo down. True. Yeah, that was the plan. That was the plan all along. You get what I'm saying? That was the plan all along. Now, so he's sitting at Jermell Charlo, one of his assassins, to knock off Canelo. Just to knock him off right quick, right? Al has put Jermell in position to dethrone Saul Canelo Alvarez. Charlo is on the cusp of making history, guys. If he beats Saul Canelo Alvarez on September the 30th, he would join the short list with Terence Crawford as the second fighter in the 4-belt era to become 2 times undisputed champion. True. Will the moment be too much for Jermell Charlo to overcome? Or will September 30th be the day that Saul Canelo Alvarez cherry-picking ways finally catch up with him? Hey, I'm a Canelo fan. This nigga calling Canelo a cherry picker. I told you, though. It could be bad. Look, I ain't saying the man cherry picking. I'm just saying what the critics is saying. I'm just saying what the critics are saying. They said Jermell is a cherry pick that went wrong. This guy Al Heyman written all over it.
True.
Yeah. Hate, like, share, and subscribe. Hate, like, share, and subscribe. But before we get into the show, you know you guys do know that I get paid on the back end from Al Heyman. Just wanna throw that out there.
Let me address something to some of the haters out there about me.
Let me see something.
Y'all can kiss my ass. Twice.
You get what I'm saying? Anyway, but you know, I am the only channel. We are the only channel because over here we are True Media. We the true family over here. But in order to be a family, we got a leader. We got a leader that we have to pay homage to. You know, if you want to pay homage, to the leader, y'all go right ahead and say all praises due to the Most High, the Most Exalted, Mr. Al.
Well, you know, I guess I gotta be like everybody else and saying Al Heyman. I can quit my job now, baby. 6 figures, baby. You feel me? I'm about to
But a name. Do you have a name?
Oh, nah, I ain't got no name, you know.
Name them names, man.
They know who they is.
Name them names, please. The names need to be named.
They know who they is.
The Mexican monster.
You know what I mean? Back then they did want me. Now I'm hot, they all on me. Back then they did want me. Now I'm hot, they all on me. You know what I mean? Hey, man, let's see what's up, man. Let's see what's happening, man. Oh, I see Bud on Twitter going off. He say, what'd he say? He say, my, how the tables have turned. Danny Swift Garcia and Keith Thurman will never, and I mean never, get a shot at the top dog. And that's me. He said, y'all hoe asses didn't want no smoke when I wanted to fight. He said, when I wanted to fight y'all, remember? He said, now y'all want to fight so bad. He said, go keep fighting each other like before. Woo, Lord, oh, goddamn Bud snapping. Lord have mercy. Oh, man, Bud snapping. Oh, man, Lord have mercy. No, hey, boy, hey, look, I'm on Twitter right now, right? I told y'all it's going down on Twitter. Isn't that something? Yesterday, hold on, let me go ahead and show y'all this. Yesterday, they were saying he ain't fought nobody. Don't nobody know who he is. This and that. He ain't fought nobody. Don't nobody know who he is. You get what I'm saying? That's what they were saying yesterday. Today, hey man, look, hey, Bud, look, buddy. Is there a way that we can get together and put a fight together? Oh, you mean the dude that ain't fought nobody? That guy. Oh, okay. That guy. That guy that was on the wrong side of the street? That guy. Oh, I be damn. What in the hell? See, you never let them forget. Y'all check that. I'm finna drop these phone lines in a minute. But I want to read this, and let's read some of these tweets. Look like Bud snapping. He say, all of these fighters that was claiming to be their own bosses was hiding behind the term call Al. Hey, y'all check this out. Bud say right here, and I told y'all, I say this all the time. Nigga be high behind. Call Al. Cat. Beep. I'm down Texas. Remember, I used to always be laughing and making mockery of that there, right? But it's true. Everybody know. This is a known fact. As soon as you hear a fighter say, call Al, that's code word. That's code for ducking.
True.
Anytime a nigga tell you to call his advisor, the advisor is supposed to work for the fighter. You're supposed to be your own boss. How you your own boss, but I gotta call another nigga to make a fight? Interesting. You get what I'm saying? Very interesting. You your own boss, but you gotta call another nigga to make a fight. But that's neither here nor there. Like I said before. Anyways, Tennessee, tell what Bud said right here. He said it's funny how all of these fighters want to fight now, but back then, all they could say was, I haven't fought nobody. Oh, the double standards and the hypocrisies. He say, now they begging. He say, looking for a check. You can't make this up. Oh, so they want a payday.
True.
He say, payday. We want payday. So they want to fight Bud because they want a payday. Oh, okay. Isn't that what Canelo said? He said, I know, my friend, payday, you want payday. So now, the black fighters and the Puerto Rican fighter, Danny Garcia, now all the black fighters who, oh man, he ain't fought nobody. He on the wrong side of the street. Oh man, he chasing us, this and that. What Keith Thurman said, oh man, Bud, he's a good little small fighter, but he's not a true welterweight. He's too small, you know what I mean? He ain't ready. Tell Bob Arum to pay me $10 million. You still ain't get $10 million yet. Al Haymon ain't paid you $10 million to fight no Mario Barrios, and you damn sure ain't get no $10 million to fight no Josecito Lopez. So you got paid $1.5 million, something of that sort, in 2 comeback fights, and you ain't did that since. So this what it's all about. What boy say? He say, now they begging, looking for a check. They looking for a payday. True. Yeah, we gotta throw it right back at him, right? He say, my, how the tables have turned. Danny Swift Garcia, you and Keith Thurman Jr. will never, and I mean never, get a shot at the top dog. And that's me. He said, y'all whole asses didn't even want no smoke when I wanted to fight. Remember? He said, now y'all want to fight so bad. He said, keep fighting each other like you did before. Lord have mercy. True. Yeah, y'all keep fighting each other. Yeah, that's what y'all do. Y'all just keep fighting each other. That's what they need to do. Yes, sir. Just let them just keep fighting each other. As a matter of fact, boy, this here got me fired up. I like that there. No, keep that same energy. Back then, they didn't want me. Now I'm hot, they all on me. You get what I'm saying? Back then, it seemed like Mike Jones. Back then, oh man, don't nobody know who he is. He ain't fought nobody. This and that, yada, 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 yada. Now, ever since the big catfish got filleted, grilled, deep fried, put some ketchup and mustard on them with a little bit of hot sauce and some cayenne pepper on the side. Now, goddamn it, everybody seen this deep fried, this deep fried catfish get fried. Now, oh yeah, man, now they want to pay that. True. Yeah, they want to payday. They want to payday, dog. They want to payday. We want payday. And then what? Now, they're going to keep that same energy. Let's say all praises due to the Most High, the Most Exalted, Mr. Al.
Well, I guess I got to be like everybody else and saying Al Haymon. I can quit my job now, baby. 6 figures, baby. You feel me? I'm about to
But a name. Do you have a name?
Oh, nah, I ain't got no name,
Name them names, man.
They know who they is.
Name them names, please. The names need to be named.
They know who they is.
The Mexican monster.
Yeah, Bud, right. I'm 1,000% in agreement with that. Nah, nigga, we gonna keep that same energy, nigga. Oh, you know who I am? You know who I am now? Oh, okay, no. Nah, nigga, y'all keep fighting each other. You know what I mean? Matter of fact, Keith Thurman and Danny Garcia, y'all need to have a rematch at 154. True. Y'all need to have a rematch at 154. And Boots, yeah, you need to go fight to somebody. Fight Keith Thurman, fight Ugas, earn your way, earn your right to get a shot. Get a shot. Like right now, you gotta throw all of their words at them. And every nigga that said I ain't fought nobody, don't worry about it. You ain't got no business calling my name out. I ain't fought nobody. Y'all need to be fighting each other. And all from the daddies too. From the daddies, what the nigga name, the cricket teeth nigga, Bozy, from the daddies too, yeah. Keep that same energy, nigga. No. When Errol Spence had the IBF belt and Boots was mandatory to fight Errol Spence, you didn't hear, that nigga wasn't even allowed to call Errol Spence's name out. Now, he said his name one time, but I'm saying he didn't say it with no vigor. It wasn't like, yeah, man, nigga, yeah, I'm trying to get him. Nah, because they wouldn't allow him. Now Bud got the belts. Yo, man, we ready for our shot. Nigga, you wasn't asking for your shot when the big catfish had the belt. So this what it is, right? So, and then now Keith Thurman. Nigga, I remember when you said you wanted $10 million to fight Bud when he was with Top Rank. My question is this, Keith. Did you get $10 million to fight Mario Barrios? No. Did you get $10 million to fight Josecito Lopez? No. The dude that you said ain't fought nobody, you know what I mean? But now that he destroyed the big catfish, the guy who you didn't get a chance to fight for whatever the reason may be, now that he destroyed him, now it's, hey buddy, how you doing, man? Yeah, man, that'd be a great fight, bud. Me, you, Keith, one-time Thurman. I ain't got but one loss. I lost to the legend Manny Pacquiao. Come on, bud, you still ain't passed the Keith test. I said, oh, my. How tables have turned. Tables have turned. Okay, tables have turned. All right. Anyways, let's get ready to drop these phone lines, man. How many lights we got? We got enough lights? Yeah, we need 57 more lights. 57 lights, I'll drop the phone lines. But anyways, anybody that's watching the show that don't want to hit the like button, Riley, get it.
Look, fuck you. Fuck the plane you flew in on. Fuck them shoes, fuck those socks with the bell on it, fuck them cheap ass cigars, fuck your yuck mouth teeth, fuck your hairpiece, fuck your chocolate, fuck Guy Ritchie, fuck Prince William, fuck the Queen. This is America. My president is black and my Lambo is blue, nigga. Now get the fuck out my hotel room. And if I see you in the street, I'm slapping the shit out of you.
Oh, this gonna be a good show. I can promise you that. Please share this live, share this video, share this show. Let everybody know that the hottest boxing podcast in the land is on the goddamn show right now, 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Y'all share the live, man. Let everybody know what's happening, man. With Coach Malachi Williams.
Gloria Day and the Centrips.
These niggas don't play. These niggas don't play.
We don't play.
You ain't heard. They be tripping.
We be tripping.
So they swerving on.
Swerve on.
No faking and no switching. And repping hard for the set. Oh, mamas, it ain't no lie. Because niggas gonna bust.
Niggas gonna bust.
Listen, man, I'm listening. I'm just keeping it real. My thing is this here. That's what I love to do on this show. I like to throw back in their face what they say. When I say they, I mean your critics, your haters, the double standards, the triple standards, the quadruple standards. So what I notice about these clowns on social media is this. They can dish it, but they can't take it. They love to come with double standards, but when you point out their hypocrisies and double standards, they go to wiggling and pooting. True. No, nigga, don't wiggle and poot. Now, listen, you show them they double standards, they wiggle and poot, and then move the goalposts, and then they act like, what kind of fish that is that Dory was? Then what kind of fish that was that Dory was on Finding Nemo? I don't know what type of fish that is, but that type of fish had short-term memory loss, right? Like, they can only remember stuff for the past 10, 15 seconds, and then after that, they forget. These niggas act like they are a forgetful fish. I don't remember saying that when I said that. No, I always said that they was gonna be, that he was a good fighter. I ain't never tear him down. Nigga, you got 75 videos saying the total opposite of what you saying right now. No, that ain't me now. Oh, no, that ain't you. For real? For real? You get what I'm saying? Like, these some whole niggas. Hey, what they say? LaShawn say, he say KQKC Bud #1 hater. In fact, nah. But then, listen, I don't even know why both of them old niggas hate Bud so much. You get what I'm saying? Like, it don't make no never mind. I mean, they can hate them all they want to. I mean, they have a right to hate, but I don't know why. I don't know why the catfish got the cat. See, the thing is, them niggas was lying so much. That's the problem, right? See, them niggas was lying so much that they couldn't keep it real with themselves. You get what I'm saying? So I get it. And those niggas are all pro PBC, pro Alphabet Boys. They're part of that organization or push their talking points. So I do get it. You get what I'm saying? But my nigga, like you niggas too old to be hating. You niggas in your 60s. These niggas in their 60s. Damn near a point, these niggas and they like, you niggas too old to be hating. You know what I mean? So, I mean, it is what it is. But I love this shit, though. And I tell you guys this time and time again. Sometimes you can hate a motherfucker so much, like everybody in this chat probably got some haters, right? But sometimes you can hate a motherfucker so much that you hate them to success. And like anybody in the chat, if you got something you working on, it may take some time, but you gonna have this one nigga, with his nuts. You gonna have this one nigga that got their nuts crossed on you. One nigga got their nuts crossed on you, crossing my nuts, and I say, nigga, you gonna get the blue balls. You gonna get the blue balls crossing your nuts on me. True. Nigga, you gonna get the blue balls crossing your nuts on me. Nigga be crossing the nuts so hard. I'm like, you niggas too old to be hating. One nigga in his 60s and another nigga damn near 60. You damn near 60, you in your 60s, and what like my nigga, what's the point? Social Security don't kick in. You get what I'm saying? Like my nigga, you like, come on, you feel me? But this what I try to tell you though. But these niggas be talking this pro-black shit. Us brothers gotta stick together. Man, I don't want to hear that brother man shit from these niggas. These niggas is faker than a $3 bill. True. Hey, listen, these niggas ain't no brothers of mine. I told you that there. Just because they look like it, don't mean they are you. Fuck them niggas. And I mean that. The whole goddamn group. You get what I'm saying? Like, just because a motherfucker look like you, don't mean that they for you or about what you about. You got all types of suckers. You got old suckers, middle-aged suckers, and young suckers. That's what it is. It is what it is. But you know, the world, you know, but me personally, I love them myself. Let's give everybody a chat round of applause. Give a fuck about what these niggas talking about. Shit. I don't give a fuck about, and that's why I tell y'all. That's why I tell you guys, right? Cause I was a part of that bullshit for 25 years, dog. You can't be on this fake. You can't be on this fake Wakanda forever shit. See, this is why the Wakanda forever shit is some bullshit. You can't come to me with this fake, I call them fake pro-blacks because they are not real pro-blacks. They really, really fake pro-blacks. But they want to try to come with this fake pro-black doctrine and Wakanda forever shit. The reason why the Wakanda forever shit don't work from a pro-black perspective, I'm going to tell you why it doesn't work. Because Wakanda was created by two white men. Jack Kirby and Stan Lee. The character that you love and identify with, Black Panther, was created by two white men. So the very foundation that your belief system is built upon is connected to two white men who created your reality that you run around spewing. That's why I say it's all bullshit. If a nigga get offended because I call him a Wakanda nigga, that's probably because he's a Wakanda nigga. A Wakanda nigga is really nothing to get offended about because Wakanda was created by two white men. Now, if you said Zamunda, I think Zamunda was created by Eddie Murphy. I think Eddie Murphy came up with Zamunda, and I do get that on Coming to America. But listen, you shouldn't even get mad about that. Why are you identify with something that two white dudes made for you? If you're supposed to be pro-black. These niggas too easy to destroy, man. True. These niggas is they too easy to destroy. Too easy. I run laps around these dudes. They're too easy to destroy. All this shit bullshit. You know what I mean? When these niggas go to come and talking all that brother man shit, listen, if you look at all of the niggas that come with that brother man shit, they always scheming, they always conning their own people, beating their own people out their money, sleeping around with their own people, wives or girlfriends or whatever the case may be. You know what I mean? These niggas is con artists, scam artists. That's all they do. And they come with Qurans, Bibles, just all types of shit. And they be on the internet with all that bullshit. That's what's going on right now in the YTBC. True. Yeah. I'm telling like it is. That's why I say I don't give a fuck about none of them niggas. I don't. Crawford ain't wrong. He dead right about that. Anyways, let's get ready to drop these phone lines, man.
You wanna argue? I can't argue with you. You mad. Look at you. You mad. I don't get paid to argue with you. Who is you? You ain't nobody.
I call a spade, dog. I call it like it is, man. Sometimes, you know what I mean? I stand on my own square, my nigga. I tell you, I ain't down with no clicks, no crews, none of that shit. Nigga, it's me, Dolo, shotgun, and I'm fine, man. Fuck them niggas. Nigga be coming with that motherfucking revolutionary shit. Nobody want to hear that bullshit. You niggas ain't living like that. Niggas ain't even living like that at all. So, them niggas too old to be hating. When you that old, you shouldn't be, you ain't got time to hate. When you that old, because you ain't got that much time left on this earth. Why would I spend it, what would I spend it with on Geritol, motherfucking, Geritol, Social Security checks, and just hating? Nigga, you ain't got that much time. Shit, we live, I think the average human lives to be about 75 years old. About 75 years old or something of that sort. So the average human live to be about 75 in America. Or let's just say maybe 80. But between 75 and 80, shit, nigga, you ain't got them. If you in your 60s, you got about a good dime to maybe 15 to about maybe a good 10 to 12 years left. You gonna spend it hating on another nigga? You get what I'm saying? I'm just, I'm just speaking reality. That's all I'm saying. I'm just speaking reality. And I'm gonna tell you ladies something too. Like you definitely gotta watch out. You definitely gotta watch out for these fake ass pro-black revolutionaries. I'm gonna tell you why. These the same niggas you know them when you see them. You know, how you doing, queen? You know, you a beautiful black queen. You know, how you doing? How you doing, queen? That's the queen right there. She this, she that, yada, 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 yada. Nigga compliment the hell out you till he getting them draws. Nah, I ain't hating. You know, if that's what a nigga want to do, that's what we want to do. You know, I'm talking about these old hotep niggas. These hotep niggas some hell of a motherfucker. I call all that shit hotep. These old hotep niggas. Then they try to bring that shit over here in boxing, but then they defecate on other black fighters in the name of being a hotep nigga. You get what I'm saying? So it is what it is, man. These hotep niggas be killing me, bro. You know what I mean? But anyways, phone lines over, man. Let's get ready to we're gonna go to a short station identification break. After we do that, we are gonna drop these phone lines because we have the lights.
It's a brand new day. Take a whiff, Mary J is such a nice bouquet. It's a brand new day. Got a twist, Mary J is such a nice bouquet. It's a brand new day. Take a hit, Mary J is such a nice bouquet. Hey, it's a brand new day. It's a brand new day. It's a brand new day. Hey, it's a brand new day. Take a whiff, Mary J is such a nice bouquet. It's a brand new day. Got a twist, Mary J is such a nice bouquet. It's a brand new day. Take a hit, Mary J is such a nice bouquet. Hey, it's a brand new day. It's a brand new day. Come along.
Hey, a nigga call your queen till you get the draws, and then goddamn if you mess around and tell him no, he can't get the goddamn draws, you'll go from a queen to a bitch. True. Yeah, these old fake man, these niggas faker than a $4 bill, dog.
About you. And ever since that first night, it seems like I've been going crazy about you.
Mint green chrome in the butt, burnt orange 550. Say the pinky ring pimp, give love pussy. Seafood, big pool, make your girl look. Backwoods, big grill, watch the chef cook. Talk slow, big smoke in the moonlight. Knock your doors down, shout it till you mind right. East Point, Fulton County, where a nigga from. Got love.
Let's get ready to drop these phone lines because I want to know what you guys think about the Canelo Alvarez, Jermell Charlo's chances, man. I kind of like what I saw, man.
You want to talk some shit? Call me. Start some shit, bitch.
Sup, fool? You gonna talk shit about me, homie? Where you from?
Hundreds of niggas is waiting for your motherfucking call, and they all talking shit about you right now.
Call the coach at 530-494-9636. We waiting on your bitch ass. Shout out to Jonathan Ramirez.
Hey, okay.
For dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said, hold on, guys. Somebody called on the show right now. Hold on. He said, hold on. Hold on. Yeah, caller, hold on. Hold on, caller. Hold on, guys. I'm trying to connect that, kind of connect it so everybody can hear the call. All right, cool. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, Coach, not a call. This is Marcus from Compton, California, man.
Marcus from Compton. Talk to me, fam.
I've been waiting to call in for a little while, man. The show's so hot, it's hard to get through the phone line.
Yeah,
but I just wanted to say, man, we appreciate you dropping all this beautiful boxing knowledge. And I had an opportunity to watch that fight. It was poetry in motion, boy.
Yeah, it was.
It was a thing of beauty for real Crawford fans to see and real boxing fans to see. And we knew he would do this. We've been waiting 5 years for that fight. And I just appreciate the way you just smashed on it, that LGBT and PBC cats. That's the most beautiful thing ever. And it just be eating them alive. And I love it. I love it, man.
Compton,
I love it.
Compton's in the house, man. Shout out to Marcus from Compton, man. CPT, stand up, man. Salute. All right, Peter Easy E, man. Y'all know I used to love me some Easy E back in the day. Yeah, these old fake, these niggas so goddamn fake. I talk to him. I talk to him the way I do because I can. Shit, that shit fake, dog. I'm telling you. I'll call. What's your name? Where you calling from?
What up, Coach? This is Rod from Cali.
Rod from Killer Cali. Talk to me, fam.
Man, Coach, I love what the fuck Buddy's doing, Coach. Putting these motherfuckers on the spot, Coach, as he should have been doing a long time ago, man.
To my bud.
But let me get to the Charlo. Yeah. Let me get to the Charlo, Coach. Man, look, Coach. I'm a boxing fan, okay? So I want a good fight, but man, Charlo's about to lose this fight, Coach. He's been lost since the press conference, Coach. He came over here looking like a Canelo fanboy. Looking to just be happy next to him. I didn't see that Charlo that I was so used to, like, yo, I'm going to smack your neck. I'm going to get, it's just like, yeah, man, Canelo, he a legend. Like, nah, what the fuck? Like, nah, man, this is like the fight of your life. Like, I want you to, like, you don't have to be disrespectful, but you could have been like, yo, I'm going to show the people why you haven't fought me for years, But, man, Coach, like, it's just a different Charlo. To even point, Coach, that I seen interviews on him on Sway. Man, this brother was praising Demetrius Andrade, Coach. Yeah. Like, this is a whole different Charlo, Coach. And I don't know, Coach. I don't give him a chance. And then, like, I watched that Castaño fight again, Coach. And, I mean, I'm thinking the game plan that Charlo might have is probably try to box Canelo. But, Coach, if Castaño was adding that pressure and was landing some shots, what the hell Canelo's going to do to him, Coach? Well, I don't think he can outbox Canelo.
Well, styles make fights. So we'll see if he learned anything from that with Castaño. We'll see how that works out. Either way, man. I think it's going to be a great fight. I'm going to give either man credit, whoever wins. I'm still leaning towards Canelo to win this fight because of the inactivity of Jermell Charlo. But Jermell Charlo's coming to fight, and as a boxing fan, that's what I want. I don't want nobody that's going to come in there to lay down. And he understands the task at hand. Like, in my opinion, he's a live dog. He's a live dog in this fight now. He's a live dog in this fight.
No, he is, and I do give him a chance. But one thing I noticed about him too, Coach, have you noticed that when he has, like, for example, when he fought Tony Harrison the first fight, and then he fought Castaño the first fight, like, he didn't make the adjustments during the fight until the rematches where he looked a little bit more solid. So I mean, do you think that could be a factor as well with Canelo?
Yeah, he can't afford to do that against Canelo. He's going to have to know, and see, this is the thing that kind of, and I've always criticized Jermell Charlo of this. The only thing I don't like about Jermell Charlo, he has a tendency to fight tight. He'll fight high, he'll keep his guards up, but he'll fight tight. And when he fight tight, meaning tense, he loads up on shots. And you can see when he throw those punches. You can see him because that's how he fought Tony Harrison in the first fight. And Tony, he wasn't throwing the punches with fluidity, and Tony was outboxing him. That literally just kept his head snapping back with the jab and stuff like that because he saw the punches coming. With Canelo, he's not going to be able, he can't afford to do that. You know what I mean? So
no, because Canelo countered him good.
Yeah.
But that's my call, Coach. Appreciate you as always, Coach.
All right, salute, fam. You get what I'm saying? Like against Canelo, he's not going to be able to do that against Canelo. You get what I'm saying? So he's going to have to change. I'm sitting there looking at this Twitter. Boy, Terence Crawford snapping on Twitter. Hey, hold on, let me read the super chat. Shout out to Jonathan Ramirez. He said, where were all these great fighters at when Canelo was in his best? He said everyone all of a sudden wants to fight Canelo when he's declining from 147 to 200 plus. I mean, as I said before, Jonathan, landing, fighting Canelo, man, that's kind of like, again, that's the lottery, dog. Like, everybody want to fight Canelo. Shit, I want to fight Canelo. I'm pretty sure if you had the opportunity to fight him, you'll fight him too because you're going to make once in a lifetime generation of money.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Yeah, I see Bud on Twitter. Let's go look at Twitter. I see Bud on Twitter. What he say? He said they say the cream always rises to the top, and it looks like I'm the last man standing. He said, I know y'all mad. This is the other tweet. He said, did me dirty. Had all these people that don't know anything about boxing all trying to discredit my accomplishments. He said he haven't fought nobody. Lies. He said, but not one wanted to be that so-called somebody, though. So now one of these fighters wanted to step up and fight him. Now, once Spence fought him, everybody like, God damn. Like Danny Garcia, you got beat by Errol Spence. Errol Spence beat you for 12 rounds. He don't stand a chance against Crawford. Danny Garcia, you ran from Crawford and Victor Poster when y'all was at 140. Danny Garcia, they took turns kicking Danny Garcia ass in the welterweight division. Who has Danny Garcia beat in the welterweight division? Every step-on fight he's had, he got his ass beat. So he don't stand a chance against Crawford. The nigga want a payday. And Keith Thurman wouldn't even mention Crawford's name. And then when he did have an opportunity to fight him, he told Bob M he wanted $10 million. He still haven't made $10 million for one fight yet. True. You get what I'm saying? I agree with all that. Did him dirty. You know, put dirt on my name. This sound like Nas. When Jay-Z and Nas was beefing, and Jay-Z was kind of like winning the battle against talking bad about Nas, and then Nas came out and dropped Ether. You would have had to been alive around that time to understand the impact of that song. Jay-Z, Rockefeller, they was on top of their game. Jay-Z was sneak dissing Nas and saying all kind of stuff to Nas and about Nas and this and that and yada, 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 yada. And then lo and behold, I went to, I think I went to Sam Goody one day, right? I went to Sam Goody and I listened to this entire album. And this was the first song I heard.
Fuck with your soul like ether. Teach you the king, you know you. Godson across the belly. I prove you lost already.
Boy, when that Ether came out, boy, right now this is the equivalent of Ether. This is making the Fag Nons, the Doodoo Browns, the She Goes, the Jabba the Hutts, the entire Alphabet Boy community. This is making all of them upset right now. Because this is the truth. This is the truth. This is the absolute truth. Unadulterated truth. Absolutely. Did me dirty. Spit on my name. And they did it in the name of pro-blackness. You know, just imagine an organization, a bunch of broke niggas coming together online. Saying that we pro-black, we for the black man, the brother man, but then they shitting and defecating on other black fighters in the name of other black fighters that they support. Then they come out and they fool all these social media boxing fans, because these social media boxing fans don't know, they wouldn't know a check left foot from a checkbook. Call back, call her on the phone up. They wouldn't know a check left foot from a checkbook. So, you get what I'm saying? It's easy to fool. It's easy to fool these niggas here. You get what I'm saying? So you put that Ether out there on their ass, and now again he got all the belts. Ain't nothing the nigga can say. Right now, if I'm Crawford, I say 60-40, 70-30, 80-20. Take whatever we give you. I say you ain't fought nobody. Who you fought? Oh, dude, you ain't fought nobody. Who you beat? If like this what I tell them now. Who you beat? Okay, Boost, you 75-0. You ain't fought nobody. Your biggest name on your resume was Lippin' S and Karen. Okay, you ain't fought nobody. You gotta fight somebody first. I'm busy. You gotta fight somebody. You get your weight up. Go fight you somebody. Danny Garcia. And they took turns kicking your ass in the welterweight division. Keith Thurman kicked your ass. Sean Porter kicked your ass. And Errol Spence kicked your ass. And I stopped Keith Thurman. I stopped Sean Porter. And you saw what I did to Spence. So you couldn't even beat them. So you know you can't beat me. So that's a no-brainer. And Keith, you had 3 fights in 6 years. You lost to the dude who was ducking me, Manny Pacquiao. And he was 75 years old when you fought him. You said that you ain't know who I was. You said that I ain't fought nobody, huh? You said you said I ain't fought nobody, huh? You said that I gotta build my resume up, huh? You said that I ain't been in the welterweight division long enough, huh? I'm too small, huh? Now you want to fight, huh? You mad, huh? You said you want a shot at the title, huh? You looking for a paycheck, huh? You looking for a payday, huh? You mad because I got all the belts, huh? Now y'all trying to say I'm doing this and that, huh? Don't want to give me my props, huh? You still mad and angry, huh? That's what I see. True. That's what I see. You get what I'm saying? That's what's going on. Right now, I still take my victory tour right now. I still take my victory tour right now. You said I was on the wrong side of the street, huh? You said 60-40, 70-30, 80-20, huh? Take whatever we give you, huh? You said I need to humble myself, huh? I need to be quiet, huh? Take whatever we give you, huh? Listen to what you say, huh? Do what you tell me to do, huh? Ain't that what you said? Al Heyman told you to stay away from me, huh? I had to call you to trick you in order to get you to sign the contract, huh? I made $20-some million, huh? Just like you, huh? I came out last, huh? But you was the A side, huh? You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? I beat the brakes off you, huh? I stopped you in 9 because we had money betted on that round, huh?
I know you once said, hey, look, if we fight, it's going to be either 70-30, 80-20. Was that?
Man, I was. When I said
posturing or what was that?
When did I say that?
You know, that was.
Yeah, I said it on my girl Instagram. Yeah. What's going? But I was playing. Hey, man, nobody taking no 80-20, 70-30. Yeah, I was playing. I was like, because I was like, it's gonna be 60-40, and I was like, yeah, he keep playing crazy. It's gonna be 70-30 or 80-20. But yeah, I was playing. Like I was serious about that, man. Like people can't take jokes.
Yeah. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Yeah, what up? This is Rye from Raleigh.
Rye, talk to me.
Yeah, man. What you saying about Crawford, man? That shit is absolutely right, yeah. And I've been on the Crawford train for years. I'm glad he in the position he in because, you know, it was obvious people was ducking him because I've never seen a fighter ranked #1 pound for pound, yet nobody wants to fight him. He has a title, and all these people that don't have titles don't want to fight. Everybody he fought at welterweight made the most money they made in their career fighting Crawford, and nobody wanted to fight him. So it was obvious that he was just being ducked, and he was the boogeyman. But unlike how they did, how Errol Spence started doing the same shit Keith Thurman did when he got in position, I don't see Bud being that kind of dude that's gonna do that. Even though he's right, he'll be right if he did it, but I don't see Bud being that type. The thing is, they not gonna beat down Bud door like he was beating down they door, cause they know the ass whooping waiting for them. Like you hear like everybody else talking about boots, but Bootsy and his father, they ain't saying much of shit right now. They ain't beating down Crawford door. They ain't getting disrespectful saying the shit that they know will make Crawford goddamn make the fight happen. Cause Crawford one of them dudes that, he got some kind of pride with him where like, you say the wrong shit, he gonna say, man, let's make the fucking fight. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck all the bullshit. Like, he ain't with all the bullshit. He'll make the fight. So I think even though you see the position he's in right now and you still see Charlo and Canelo like leave us alone type shit. Like it don't even matter. Like with Crawford, it's sad that it could be a big money fight. It could be for titles. It could be for so many things, and people still seem like they not lining up to fight him like that. And I think it's obvious. Yeah.
No. I mean that was listen. I'm not gonna lie. When I sit back and think about it, Al Heyman was right. And it took me some time to realize this, but I'm gonna tell you why he was right. They knew the type of threat Terence Crawford was, and Al Heyman did the best thing he could to protect his fighters from Terence Crawford. And he did his best. And now it didn't do right by the fans, but if you Al Heyman and you are, you in a position where you advise these fighters and you got control of all of these fighters, the last thing you want to do is put your star fighter, Errol Spence, your child, so to speak, in the ring with that assassin. So when I think about it now, he did right by doing that because Crawford ain't nothing to be fucked with. And so, he came through that motherfucker. They tested the waters with Sean Porter, sent them the ESPN, and then he stopped him in the 11th round. His daddy threw the towel in. His daddy did something that he's never did in the history of boxing, throw the towel in on Sean Porter. And then Spence backed up in the corner. He got to fight this dude now. And Al Heyman still blocked the fight. But he had to go through Spence. Spence went ahead and overrode Al Heyman and made the fight happen with his new management team. That's how that fight got to happen. Al Heyman is still advising him, but then he got destroyed. So now Al is like, look, I want Spence to be a lesson to all of y'all. Y'all gotta listen to me. Stop trying to do stuff on your own. I tried to protect you from this nigga for 5 years. I had the media on my side. I had YouTube channels on my side, and we paid them and we did whatever. And these dudes was we put out a hit piece on Crawford to tear his character down, just talk about his family, talk about him like a dog, dismerchify his name. You know, we did that. But you had to test the water, and that's what happened. So when I think about it, I put myself in Al Heyman's shoes, I probably would have did the same thing. And I'm just now that I think about it.
Look. So with that being said, we probably won't get a Jermell Charlo versus Crawford or a Canelo versus Crawford. If them niggas is listening to what you just said, and that's what Al Heyman is still pushing over there, then the chances of us getting a Jermell Charlo or Canelo versus Crawford is shit. That's gonna be slim chances.
No.
It ain't about the
Canelo was different. Canelo was different. Now Canelo is the biggest fish in the pond. So Canelo will fight Crawford. Canelo ain't like the mother. Canelo ain't gonna be like the mother niggas over there. Canelo gonna fight Crawford. He'll be like, okay, this dude welterweight. You know, he had one fight at 154 against Spence. He want to fight me. I'll fight him because if it makes sense financially to Canelo, he'll fight Crawford. You know, them other dudes.
Yeah, but that's
go ahead.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. It definitely made financial sense. But then when Canelo come out and say, you know, he tried to use the same line Crawford used, and he was like, you know, just like Crawford said about Javante, like, you know, I won't get no credit for beating him, so it's not a fight that I want.
Okay.
That's what he came out and said on the Breakfast Club. So it's like, you know, and then it just made me feel like, damn, now he got reasons. He's pushing reasons for him not to fight Crawford when people are asking for the fight now. Well, Crawford came out there.
I got other calls calling in, but I'm gonna let you go right here. But what it is Canelo is now down with Al Heyman, so he's reading for the script. He's reading for Al Heyman's script. But shout out to Ryan, man, North Carolina, stand up. That's what that is. Canelo was reading. You know what, man? You know he's reading. He bit the cheese, so you know he's reading the script of Al Heyman. When they mention this nigga name, you say this. He ain't fought nobody. You know, he ain't do this, he ain't do that. You got to say that. That's the script. If you're a PBC fighter, every PBC fighter that signs to be advised by Al Heyman, they have a piece of paper that Al Heyman give them. Carla, hold on. He give all his fighters get a piece of paper. He say, listen. This is, you know, say I pledge allegiance to Al Heyman for the united opportunity to fight on the PBC. And to Al Heyman for which it stands. Okay, we don't need to say all that. Okay, now I want you to read this here. And let's say I'm a reporter. If I say, hey, what do you think about Terence Crawford? You know, he said he wanted to fight you next. Do you see that fight happening? This is what you say. Hold on, let me get my paper. Yeah, Terence Crawford. Who? Terence Crawford ain't fought nobody. Who has he beat? You know, his resume is kind of weak. He's a 3-division world champion, 2-time undisputed champion. Been on the pound list for 8 years. You know, on Ring Magazine, Fighter of the Year, all that stuff there. 3-time lineal. That's what he is. Yeah. But who he? Hold on. What does that say right there? What Al Heyman wrote? Oh yeah. Who is he beat though? He ain't really fought nobody. So when you hear Canelo saying that, that's the Al Heyman script. Carla, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Martin from Oakland.
Martin from Oakland. Talk to me.
Yeah, Coach. I had a quick question. So since Crawford won, he gets to pick the weight they do the rematch at. But my question is, does it have to be 147 or 154? Or can it be 160 to where Crawford could use that as a training camp to test the waters at 160 before he makes the jump to 168 to fight Canelo?
I mean, that's a great question. Only thing I know, fam, is Terence Crawford gets the opportunity to pick the weight that he wants to have the rematch in. I don't know. So my interpretation of that is whatever weight he wanted in. It could be 160. If you say, nah, we can rematch at 160. I'll fight you at 160 or 154. Yeah. But Crawford winning, like he has all of the power. Like literally, Crawford is Thanos. Yeah. Crawford is Thanos with the Infinity Stones. Just like Canelo is Thanos with the Infinity Stones at 168. So you know that's what it is. Yeah. And he beat the man. He beat the man that everyone, you know, that was hyped up as the guy, and he methodically destroyed him. So right now, all the power's in his hands. Like literally, That's why you hear Danny Garcia saying he want to fight him now. Keith Thurman saying they want to fight him. Boots definitely want to. I want to fight him. My baby mama want to fight him. My cousin's sister on my uncle's side want to fight him. My rabbit hippity want to fight him. My dog Cookie want to fight him. So everybody want to fight him. You get what I'm saying? So they didn't know who he was, but they know who he is now. So that's what it is. He has that. He gets to pick the weight.
Yeah, because check it out, Coach. Because here's what I'm thinking. Let's just say, for argument's sake, Al Heyman ain't ready to sacrifice Canelo against Crawford just yet. Let's say he wants to make the Benavidez fight next. So that kind of puts Crawford on the back burner. If I'm Crawford, I fight Spence at 160 and then petition the WBC to let me fight Jermell Charlo for that belt. And that'll even help make that an even bigger fight when they finally fight. Canelo versus Crawford, 160, 4-division champ, fighting for a 168 undisputed. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I don't know, man. Crawford said he ain't got but a couple of fights left. So that's what he said.
But I mean, when
he gonna go out with a bang.
Yeah, but when they gonna be throwing that money out of the 30 mil a fight, you know what I mean? That's gonna revitalize that man, because all the money he should have been making, all the limelight he should have gotten the last 5-6 years, he's finally gonna get it. He'll be like, you know what? I'll hang around a little bit longer to be the man, to be the global icon, to be the Floyd Mayweather of this era. I think he'll stick it out maybe 4 fights if the money's right.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I don't know, man. You're more hopeful than I am, but I don't think so. He's dead serious about what he say he gonna do. If he say he gonna fight a couple more fights, I hear what you're saying. You're saying because of the money will make you do anything. I do get that, but it just depends on if that's his motivation. But we'll see. We'll see how it works out. Shout out to Martin from Oakland, man. Salute. You get what I'm saying? So what I do know is that'll be a huge fight. If Canelo and Crawford fight each other, that's going to be a mega fight. Because it's so easy to sell. It's black versus Hispanic, Hispanic versus black. Canelo is the cash cow of the sport of boxing. He is the top guy. Canelo is the undisputed champion. He's a 3-division. And it's so many storylines you can draw with that. Hold on. There's so many storylines you can draw with that. Hold on. Like Canelo is what, a 4-division world champion? Crawford is a 3-division world champion. Canelo is fighter of the year before, lineal champ, Ring Magazine champ. Like every accolade you can think of, Canelo has that. Crawford, the same stuff. 3-division world champion, but 2-division undisputed champion. You get what I'm saying? Number 1 pound for pound fighter of the world. Like, bro, this right here is box office. Crawford is and Canelo is box office. I'm saying from a selling standpoint, this is going to be huge. Now, Canelo is already huge, so I don't necessarily know if it'll be like huge for Canelo, but it's so easy to sell. This guy's number 1. People think that his skills is more superior than yours. Canelo, you know what I mean? Hey man, this a little dude. I'm gonna show you guys he ain't what his levels to this. So you get what I'm saying? That fight there gonna be massive, man. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
What's up, man? Jesse from California.
What's your name is?
Jesse.
Jesse from California. Talk to me.
Yeah, we're talking about Crawford and Canelo, right?
Yeah.
Is that right? Man, to be honest with you, bro, like, it's a good fight. I don't count Crawford out at all, because he's an all-time great. But I just think that's a fucking big-ass jump, bro. And I just wouldn't want to see him get hurt, bro, because Canelo's going to hurt him, bro. Canelo's going to touch him, bro. And I just don't want to see that, guy. I mean, it's going to be a massive fight, don't get me wrong, because of the whole thing you just talked about, he's the best, number 1, and Canelo is better than you, and this and that. Like, the fight's there. It's there. It's just, it's a big jump, man. Like, mean, you already seen Canelo go up to 175 and fight a real motherfucker. What happened?
Mm-hmm.
You know? I mean, he didn't get knocked out, but he got all bars. He got touched up. I don't know, man. I wouldn't want to see that thing to Crawford. I think Crawford is great. I think Crawford should retire with a couple more signature wins and you know, run set off to the sunset, bro. Like, and I get it, you know, fighting Canelo, like you said, is fucking winning the damn lottery, literally. But yeah, that's my call, bro.
All right, man. Shout out to Jesse, man, from Cali. Salute, fam. Listen, Jesse, you know, I'm not gonna lie to you, fam. There's a lot of things that Jesse said that I agree with. I think that me personally, I think that Canelo is big. He's a big guy, and he can hit, he can crack. Now, from a boxing skill standpoint, Crawford does have the skills to pay the bills. You know, so from a skill wise, Canelo's skill set is not higher than Crawford's, but Canelo ring IQ is there. Canelo ability to be able to think, to figure some things out. In between rounds, different levels, you know, his footwork, his defense is damn good. Canelo ain't no Errol Spence, so Canelo damn sure ain't Errol Spence. You can believe that. But I still want to see the fight. You know, if that's what Bud wants, so be it. Who am I to tell a man? Like, who am I to tell a man? You know, hey man, that dude too. Don't chase that fight. No, that's a huge money fight. And right now, Bud cashing out. Bud, like, look, I done made 20-something million fighting Spence, and then now we finna run it back, make another 20-something million, and then if I can land the Canelo fight, that potentially can be a $40 or $50 million fight for me. So, I mean, when I sit back and look at it, why not? True. When I sit back and look at it, why not? And he's 36 years old. He'll be 36 this month. And he's 36 years old. So you gotta take that into consideration. You know what I mean? He's trying to clean it. He trying to clean it up now. Okay, man, let me go ahead and do this here, man. You done made history already. Fight Canelo. It is what it is. And guess what? If Canelo beat Crawford, guess what? Canelo deserved full credit. True. He deserved full credit because Crawford called him out. And just like they said, when y'all remember when Mikey Garcia, when Errol Spence beat up Mikey Garcia, they said, you know, oh man, he don't get no credit for that. He beat up a lightweight. He said, yeah, man, but Mikey called him out. No, Mikey called him out. That's the only reason why he did it. He called him out. So it is what it is. You get what I'm saying? So, but listen, Jermell Charlo, I want y'all to peep this though. Jermell Charlo has an opportunity to become the second fighter in the history of boxing in the 4-belt era. In the 4-belt era to become 2-time undisputed. Canelo has an opportunity to make sure that doesn't happen. He has an opportunity, to make sure that doesn't happen. And I'm not going to lie, from what I saw of the training that Jermell Charlo is taking is very, very seriously. Jermell Charlo, he has a lot of pride. He's coming to fight. You know what, man? But I'm not going to lie to you guys, man. When I think about Canelo, bro, I just think about how hard that motherfucker hit, man. That motherfucker hit hard, bro. And not only how hard he hits, but his timing. He has pretty good timing. He has pretty good timing. Like his timing has become a lot better over the years. Timing, right? He does have gas tank issues. That is true. He does have gas tank issues, but his timing, is pretty good as well. But Jermell Charlo has been boxing for 16 years. Jermell Charlo ain't new to this. You get what I'm saying? The only question that I have is, will the moment be too big for Jermell Charlo? The moment is not going to be too big for Canelo because he don't fought on the biggest stages before. Charlo has never fought on a big stage. His undisputed fight even wasn't on a big stage. You get what I'm saying? So he hasn't fought on a big stage. So we're gonna, will the moment be too much for him? Will he fight tight again? Because he has a tendency to fight tight. You get what I'm saying? He's going to have to be loose. and throw his punches with fluidity against a Canelo, right? Carlo, what's your name? Where you calling from?
How you doing, Coach? I'm Spade, man. I'm from the Bronx, New York.
Spade from the Bronx. Talk to me.
How you doing, brother, man? I'm tapped into your show, man. I love always your concepts, how you break shit down. You know what I'm saying? You keep it real, so I respect that. You and Punch Drunk Boxer, man. Both of y'all doing your thing, man. Shout out to both of y'all. But anyway, now this is my question to you, Coach. Right? We talking all this Canelo shit, right? I'm Spanish. I'm Dominican, but we're not gonna play this race shit. Like, fuck all that. Like, if Charlo wins, right? Is he the cash cow now at 168? Because that's why he was not trying to fight Bivol at 175, because he feels great at 168. He feels he's the king there. So if Charlo beats him, is he the cash cow now?
No, hell no. No, he won't be nowhere near the cash cow. The people, you know what determines whether you're the cash cow or not is the people. The fans the loving public who pay a lot of money to see you fight. They support everything that you do. Jermell Charlo don't have fans like that. So if he beat Canelo, he won't be no cash cow. Nah, he's not a draw like that.
He got a draw. He got a big drawing in Texas though. I mean, that's a big market. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, as far as like we're talking about markets, Texas is a huge market. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like if he beats him and him and Crawford fight, that would be big, because now what is Crawford going to fight him for? I mean, yeah, he probably still makes some money, but are you really going to go undisputed at 168? No, because he would lose all his belts to Charlo. So what would you fight Canelo at that point for legacy or just for money?
No,
you know what I'm saying?
No, Crawford said that he want to fight the winner of Canelo and Jermell Charlo. That's what he said. So whoever wins,
right,
he wants to
right.
fight
So that's what I'm saying. He want to fight that, and I think just the way things are shaping up is weird. I know he's jumping up 2 weight classes, but just the style makes fights, and we talk about that all the time. I'm a trainer myself here in the Bronx. I train the youth in boxing, so I'm very well with my non-boxing, and the style is gonna probably be very good actually for Charlo to beat Canelo, because he moves around. You can see it even in the workout. He's working on them uppercuts.
Right.
He's working on them angle punches. And that's what Bivol was doing. If you really go back and watch, that's what Bivol was doing.
So do you
know what I'm saying? He's taking some notes.
So Spade, do you think that Derek James? I know he said he don't watch fight film, which is crazy to me. But do you think that at least Jermell Charlo, they went back and looked at some of the things that Demetrius Bivol did, and they may try to replicate some of that success that he had against Canelo?
Of course. Why not? Why wouldn't he? Yeah. I mean, he basically just gave a whole blueprint of how to beat Canelo. Canelo, he's tough. He can't fight too much when somebody has too much pressure on him, and also fights him from a distance. And he has to be smart as well. You can't push him too much to the ropes, because you know what Canelo does. Canelo baits you into the ropes, so he can counter you. To the trap. Right. So as long as he don't fall into that, he should be all right and work that jab. One thing about Canelo, he cannot fight a dude that has a great jab, and I believe he has a great jab. Charlo has a great jab.
Okay, all right, cool. Well,
so I mean, I think that would win him the fight.
All right, well, shout out to Spade, man. Shout out to Spade from the Bronx. Salute, fam. That's the first punch you learn, the jab. That's the first punch you learn. You learn the jab. Now the thing is now I don't want nobody thinking I'm being disrespectful to Jermell Charlo, but Jermell Charlo, being a cash cow, Jermell Charlo don't have a fan base like that. He does fight out of a big market in Texas, but he's not even just big like that in Texas. Like, you guys got to remember. I remember when him and his brother fought together on the same card, and had a pay-per-view, and it did less than 100,000 pay-per-view buys. Remember when he fought Brian Castano? Nobody knew who Brian Castano was for Undisputed. I think that was in Carson City, California, or something of that sort. You know, they fought in a venue that only had like 9,000 people in California. Like Jermell Charlo, I mean, this ain't no hate, but this is the truth. Just look at the numbers. Go back and look at the venues he fought in. How many it sold? What was the ticket sales? Look at all of that. Just go back and look at it. He ain't got no fan base like that. I'm just being honest with you. Like I like Jermell Charlo. You gotta know he one of my favorite fighters, but I'm just being real, bro. I'm just being real. You know, like But I will say this: he hit the lottery landing this Canelo fight because he's going to get and the money that's going on Canelo is pretty much is also a reflection of that. They're like, man, we don't know who this nigga is, hey, but we know who Canelo is. So all the money going on Canelo, people don't know that Jermell Charlo can fight. People don't know that Jermell Charlo can fight. But you get what I'm saying. That boy can fight. They don't really know that. So they're gonna find out. They're gonna find out on the on the 30th. But I mean, that's just the reality of the situation. Hey man, we gotta get the lights up, man. We got 635 people in here and less than 400 likes. We got less than 300 likes, man. Anybody sitting there watching the show, hate watching, don't want to hit the like button? Riley, talk to him.
Fuck you. Fuck the plane you flew in on. Fuck them shoes. Fuck those socks with the bell on it. Fuck them cheap ass cigars. Fuck your yuck mouth teeth. Fuck your hairpiece. Fuck your chocolate. Fuck Guy Ritchie. Fuck Prince William. Fuck the Queen. This is America. My president is black and my Lambo is blue, nigga. Now get the fuck out of my hotel room. And if I see you in the street, I'm slapping the shit out of you.
And now this is the crazy thing about it. Like Jermell Charlo, who has the edge in this fight from a coaching standpoint? Jermell Charlo and Canelo. I just want to ask everybody in the chat, who has the edge, in your opinion, from a coaching standpoint? Mushmouth Derrick James or Eddie Reynoso? There's something that a caller said a couple of calls ago, and I totally agreed with. Jermell Charlo, when he fought Brian Castano, he didn't show the ability to be able to make adjustments. That's going to be a big problem. He didn't show the ability to be able to make adjustments. Like a perfect example, Terence Crawford. When Crawford fought Jermell Charlo, or anybody he's fought, he always makes the adjustment. I'm saying in between rounds. If you catch him with a good shot, you ain't gonna catch him with that shot no more the rest of that round. He don't make the adjustment to take that punch away from you. In the Errol Spence fight, he made several adjustments in that fight. Errol Spence made a couple adjustments as well, but they wasn't working because whatever adjustment he made, Crawford made an adjustment to that. It's like an audible. You come in there with one way, that way don't work, so he tried to do something a little different, and then, okay, let me go into audible out of that. Let me check out of this play right here and go into another play. Okay, this nigga kind of limited, so he going back to the same thing he did before. Okay, let me go ahead and put this MC Hammer on this boy, man. This boy don't know what's going on. He don't understand that I'm hungry. Hongry, hungry. He don't understand I'm hungry. I got something for this boy, man. See, I need to see Jermell. You're going to need to be able to do that against a Saul Canelo Alvarez. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
It's L from Kansas City.
L from Kansas City, talk to me.
Hey, so what I like about Jermell's camp, I still don't think he's going to win, but what I like about his camp is it seems like he's giving Joanne Guzman a lot more work to do with him. And Joanne Guzman, he's watching video, he's doing strategy with him. And I think that's going to possibly give him a better chance. He's not relying just on Derrick James because I don't think that's wise. So he's giving Joanne Guzman that respect and taking that knowledge in from him. He was a slick fighter. He knew how to get in and get out. And he's pretty good in his day. And I think that could definitely give him a better chance of winning. Not guaranteeing it, but a better chance with the Canelo.
Okay. Man, shout out to L, man, in Kansas City, man. Salute to you, fam. Thank you for calling the show, brother. KC, stand up. Hey, let's do a poll on that. Who has the advantage? Some people may feel Derrick James. Jermell has an advantage. And then some people may feel Eddie Reynoso has an advantage. Let's do a poll on that. Who has the coaching advantage? Who has the coaching advantage between Canelo and Charlo? All right. I'm going to put it right here. Canelo has the advantage. Canelo has the advantage. And then we're going to have Charlo has the advantage. Hold on, guys. That's a good. All right, caller got to call back. He hung the phone up. That's a good question. That's a good question. I don't know. Charlo has the advantage. And then what we'll do? We'll do a third option. Nobody has an advantage. Nobody has. There we go, right there. Nobody has a coaching advantage. Sorry about that, guys. Hold on. All right, here we go right here. Well, I just did a poll, man. Y'all check the poll out. Y'all check the poll out. Let's do a poll on that. Please participate in the poll because I wanna see what you guys think. I want to see what you guys think. Like, who has the advantage? Like, who do you trust more in the ring? When you got Jermell Charlo in there, like, who do you trust more in the corner? Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Jamie, New York.
Jamie from New York. Talk to me.
Yes, sir. Coach, advantage you're talking about, I'm going to go with Canelo, and I'll tell you why real quick. And I'm not really looking at the coaches, to be honest with you. For me, it's up to the fighter to adjust, like you said, you know, and Canelo has the experience, you know what I'm saying? And what concerns me about Charlo the most is his inactivity. You know what I mean? All that weight that he's putting on, he may gas out himself.
Yeah.
But he's never been in a big fight like that. You know what I'm saying? Canelo's been there before, man. This is nothing new to him, bro.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I'll give the advantage to Canelo, but it's just because of the experience, coach. He's got plenty of that, man. You know what I'm saying? And he's fought good fighters, great fighters, mediocre fighters, great fighters like Floyd. But yeah, I'm gonna go with Canelo when it comes to that. And 2 callers ago, he was talking about Charlo's jab. I remember telling you that last week. That's the key to victory, man. That kid's got a nice jab. You know what I'm saying? Keep touching Canelo with it, man. Don't let him come in close. You know what I'm saying? Canelo gets in there, man. Flee, bro. You got to box and you got to stay busy all 3 minutes of every round.
Yeah.
So, again, my thing with Charlo, man, I'm going to be rooting for him. But, again, do not gas out yourself, man, because that extra weight is going to make a difference.
Yeah,
and that's my call, coach.
All right,
thank you for taking my call, baby.
All right, shout out to James. Shout out to James.
All right,
fam. Yeah, see, Jamie make a valid point. You know, Jermell Charlo's gaining weight. Canelo, I'm telling you, this dude, Canelo is good. I'm not going to lie, man. He's pretty good. He has a way of applying mental pressure in order to get you to continue to throw, work. So, you know, I like to say set the table. I like to see both guys set the pace. Which pace you want to fight Canelo at? Jermell is going to have a strong enough jab that's going to make Canelo respect where he's coming from. You get what I'm saying? If the jab ain't strong enough to make Canelo respect where he's coming from, it's going to be something else.
Cocaine is a hell of a drug.
You get what I'm saying?
We did it first, and we motivate. We did it first, and we motivate even the greats.
This is
different.
You get what I'm saying? So he's going to have to establish a strong jab off the rip. Very similar to what Crawford did to Spence. But now, of course, we know Canelo was not Errol Spence. So, but Canelo has a way of applying pressure that gets his opposition to open up. His game is he fights in the high guard. And I call it the trap counter game. That's the kind of game he plays. Trap counter, meaning you set the trap and you look for the counter shots. So when the guy opens up, he may even land one time. But an intelligent fighter say, okay, I'm going to give him the same look. If he do the same thing, this is what I'm going to counter him with because that's what I worked on. So that's the thing. And Canelo hits hard. So, you know, we'll see. He has a funny way of setting his shots up. I don't know if what type of tempo Jermell Charlo wants to fight with. And what to say, Jay, man? He said apply pressure like Bibble. He say Bibble was being nice to Canelo too low key. This is the thing though. Jermell Charlo does, you know, styles make fights. He doesn't necessarily have the Demetrius Bibble type style. You know, I would advise Jermell Charlo to fight with patience. You know, he's not the most patient fighter in the world. Fight with poise. You know, okay, this is what he's going to need. He's going to need patience. He's going to need poise. He's going to need that. And he's going to have to set the pace. Because, you know, if he said, you know, if Jamie Wright, he can gas himself out because he gained so much weight. And again, Canelo Alvarez, he's accustomed to fighting at that weight. So it's a lot of things in this fight, man. But I'm still leaning, you know, I'm gonna wait till the week of the fight to get my final prediction. Carla, what's your name? You call it from?
What's up, Coach? This your boy Jay Poppy from Connecticut, Coach.
Jay Poppy from Connecticut, talk to me.
All right, now, I just want to ask you a few questions. Is this a 50-50 fight in your opinion? And what's both of their weaknesses and strengths in your opinion, Coach?
No, this is not a 50-50 fight. I would say this fight right here is 60-40. The reason why I say that is because, you know, Jermell Charlo is coming off a hand injury, so they say, and he hasn't fought in 16 months. This would be Canelo's fourth fight in the 16-month time frame, and this would be Jermell Charlo's second fight in the 16-month time frame. Now, the strengths and weaknesses. Okay, the guy, he hung the phone up. Jay Poppy, I'll answer that for you, though. Strengths and weaknesses. Jermell Charlo's strength is he has a really, really good engine. Jermell Charlo has pretty good stamina. Jermell Charlo, he has a pretty good jab, damn good jab. Jermell Charlo has a nice left hook. Jermell Charlo keeps his feet moving. He does understand distance and range. He understands what his sweet spot is. You know, he's a very strong-willed individual from a mentality standpoint. You know, he's a strong fighter. He has power in both hands. His chin is pretty good, but he hasn't fought a guy like a Canelo. He does have underrated defense. He does have underrated defense. Now, his weaknesses is he has a tendency to stay center line too long. He has a tendency to fight with tightness. When I say tight, I mean, you know, when he gets angry, he has a tendency to tense up and try to always go for kill shots. Which when he does that, he has a tendency to telegraph his punches. He's not the most patient fighter in the world, you know, but he does, you know, he's not wild and, you know, he's not the most patient fighter in the world, but, you know, and another weakness is he shows the inability sometimes. Hold on. He shows the inability sometimes to be able to make the adjustments in the round without listening, you know, without getting to Derrick James first. Like what I mean by that is if you're in the fight and you see certain things happening in the fight, the fighter has a high enough ring IQ to make the adjustments in between rounds before he get instructions from his corner. Now he does do a good job in that, but sometimes he have tunnel vision, and when he fights tensed up, he leave a lot of openings, you know, to get hit and stuff like that. Canelo weaknesses is he have a tendency to gas out. He doesn't have a high work rate. Canelo doesn't have many weaknesses, fam. Doesn't have a high work rate. You know, he have a tendency to gas out in the second half of the fight. He understands shit. I think that's about it, really. Because Canelo understands distance and range very well. If he gasses out in fights, it will make him a lot easier to be hit sometimes. But shit, he really doesn't have that many weaknesses, bro. He throws his punches with fluidity. You know, his the close range game is pretty good. He has power in both hands. Trap counter game is on point. You know, he's really, really good at fighting in the T. The T is when your lead foot is standing right in the middle, right between the other fighter legs. You know, it depends on his leg position. So, you know, if you don't understand what I mean, fighting in the T, y'all look that up. You know, he's take a damn good punch. He take a good punch. He keeps his head off the line. He slips shots very well. Parries shots very well. Jermell Charlo parries shots as well. I forgot about that. Parries shots very well. Great counter puncher. Yeah, I mean, I got to sit back and look at him. This is just off the dome, but it might be some things I'm missing. Carlo, what's your name? Where you calling from?
What's up, Coach? It's inevitable. D-Block, D-Town, D-City, D-Ville, Baltimore.
D-Block, talk to me.
What's up, fam? So we talking about the ultimate fighter then, right? Is that what we talking about with Canelo, coach? We talking about an almost perfect type of fighter? I mean, because the way you explaining it for me is the guy is almost perfect, untouchable. You know what I mean? It's inevitable, coach. You're going to have these once-in-a-generation type of fighters that, you know, it's just you can't do nothing about it. Now, we know he went up to beat greatness to fight Bivol. That's and, you know, he couldn't reach that second time to go up there and win that title. But that's okay. Bivol's a strong fighter. And we already know Rick didn't know who the hell Bivol was. So that's facts also. Only when he beat Canelo, then he knew who Bivol was. A European bum, like you said, right? But he still beat him. So anyway, we talking about the ultimate challenger, the ultimate I want to be great in my generation, and that's what he's proven. He's proven that. The pudding is in the taste, coach, like we always say, coach. And for like you say, who has the better trainer? We already know. It's obvious. Canelo has a better trainer. You know what I mean? He has his trainer. He's an A-side trainer right here on this side. James, he got a bunch of fighters now. And I think you remember when Reynoso had a lot of fighters, it was difficult for him to handle everybody. Yeah. So now Derrick James has that load on himself now. So now he's going to know how it feels. It's just like Reynoso did, you know? I mean, at the end of the day, you can, like for me, coach, a lot of credit. They're trainers of the year. But I think Reynoso understood also that he had to take care of his stud. You know, it's like when Freddie Roach, he had Manny Pacquiao, and he had all these other fighters too. I mean, it's difficult to train all these top dog fighters. You got to stay with your main guy that takes you where he's going to lead you, and that's to the promised land. You know what I mean? So, Charlo, Houstonite, Louisiana, whatever you want to call him, he ain't got no chance, coach. You already know this. What you got to say with that?
No, he definitely has a chance. Like, you know, Canelo was taking this guy very, very seriously. Jermell Charlo has been boxing for 16 years. Now he is moving up, you know, 2-weight division to fight Canelo, but he called Canelo out. You know, he walks around at that weight. I do talk about walk around weight and fighting weight is two different things, but he said he wanted to smoke. You know, he's a taller guy. I think he has the reach. You know, he has good footwork. You know, he's a mover. So, you know, Canelo have his hands cut out for this guy. And then Canelo's been boxing for 18 years. Jermell Charlo's been boxing for 16 years. Now, Canelo's had more fights than Jermell Charlo, because Canelo started boxing at 15. Then he had a bunch of fights in Mexico. I don't even know who those guys were who he fought. I think he had like maybe 35 or 40 fights over there, or something of that sort. But he, you know, man, this is, you know, he has a chance, bro. Like, for real, he really got a chance, fam. He really got a chance, bro, you know. And I'm not just capping, but I'm like, nah, man, like, you know, this dude can fight, bro. Like, this ain't, Jermell Charlo ain't no scrub now.
Let me finish it off like this. I know we saw the show, you know, with Showtime with Canelo and stuff this weekend. I saw it, and I saw Charlo, you know, being verbal, a little bit more verbal, not a little bit more confident. But when you have that confidence, and then you in front of the guy right there like Canelo Alvarez, cinnamon buns that they like to call him, and you can't be that way, that tells you there's something there, man. When you look at him yesterday with live workout, and he said all this shit, he opened his mouth and said all this and that, but then you're not doing that while you're right there in front of him. You know what I mean? So for me, you saying he got a chance. You saying we got a chance? I'm gonna tell you something like this. When he's gonna go up there, like you already told me, the beginning of the show, right here, hearing it out from you. Man, when you said everything about Canelo, coach.
D-Block, you had a 3-minute. You know, yesterday they said that your call cap was at 3 minutes, but this call cap is 6 minutes and some change. So really, this is 2 calls in one. This 2 calls in one. So go ahead.
That's right. That's right.
Let's wrap it up.
So that's okay. That's all right. So I'm gonna wrap it up. So when you were defining who Canelo Alvarez was, almost perfect type of fighter. And when people say about his stamina, look at what he did with Daniel Jacobs. And Daniel Jacobs was a live dog the whole fight. Yeah. I think he can correct his stamina issues. Canelo's the real deal. He got knocked that fool out from Houston. Houston, stand up. D-Block, D-Town, D-City, D-Ville, Baltimore, stand up.
All right, sorry, D-Block, man. All right, damn, dude, D-Block, it seemed like either I'm high, maybe it's the weed, but it seemed like D-Block was talking for 30 minutes. True. seems like D-Block was talking. You know, when I be on the weed, bro, dude, I'm like, God, this seems like this been on the phone a long time. Maybe it was just me. Maybe it's the endo, because I am kind of high right now. Caller, what's your name when you calling from?
What's up, Coach? It's Coach Eddie from the ATL.
Man, Coach Eddie, talk to me, fam.
How you doing, brother? Hey, good discussion today about Charlo. I've been watching the workouts, and I watched the All Access, and I've been looking at it. He has been looking pretty good. I mean, he may have swayed my opinion of him at first. I've been going back and forth, you know. Not even that, like you said, even with the plan with Al Heyman. You know, I think Al Heyman is going to make this guy go down murderer's road. I think he planning on catching those belts. And so, like I said, if Charlo can't get the job done, I think that's why Demetrius Andrade is trying to get himself in a position to fight, you know, David Benavidez, because he's going to have to fight one of them guys. If Udo's able to beat Benavidez, he's going to have to fight him. If Benavidez win that fight, then he's going to have to fight Benavidez. And, of course, you still got Crawford in the mix, so that's another possibility. But like, all the reasons that you know, talked about, hold on. All the reasons you talk about Canelo, what I see is a fighter that's slipping, and he's ready for the picking right now. Canelo's not the same fighter that he was. Yeah. And, you know, as a fighter moves up in weight, I think Canelo, he's not fat, but he basically ate himself out of the division because he walks around 180, 190 pounds, then he comes down. So as a fighter moves up in weight, you train heavy. So when you train heavy, you don't do the same thing that you used to do when you was at a lighter weight. You know, when he was fighting 154, he was able to move his head a lot better. He was able to slip shots. He was able to, you know, roll, counter, get up on the shots and bob and weave and duck and everything. Yeah. You can't do that anymore because you're carrying around a whole lot of extra weight. Not only that, his reflexes aren't the same. That's why he glues his gloves to his head now, because he doesn't want. Sometimes you start slipping shots. If you slip the wrong way, you'll slip right into something. So he's more careful. Yeah. He's very careful right now. He's not willing to. He don't really know where the shots are coming from anymore like he used to. That lets me know that his reflexes aren't the same. So the safer way is just to glue my gloves to my head, because Canelo is very strong. He's very stout, so he can absorb punishment because his stature. And right now, he just you know, relying on just overpowering guys. He's just been really just overpowering guys and relying on timing because the speed isn't there anymore. Relying on timing and big shots and getting the guys in trouble and walking them down, because right now he's heavy on his feet. He don't have that same head moving anymore. His reflexes aren't the same anymore. Even when he fought John Ryder, he had his glove glued to his head. He didn't have no much head movement when he fought John Ryder. And now I've seen where Canelo is working on head movement again, but he hasn't been doing that for the past 4 or 5 years. So when he starts trying to bend that waist and bend at the trunk, that's going to use a lot of energy that he's not used to using anymore. He's going to gas out even quicker if he's trying to slip those shots. And so that's just my opinion. I think it's going to be a closer fight and a gooder fight than a lot of people think.
Okay. All right. But shout out to Coach Eddie, man. Hey, Coach Eddie, thank you for calling the show, brother. ATL, stand up. Yeah, man. I mean, at the end of the day, as a boxing fan, we just want to see a good fight. We do want to see a good fight as a boxing fan. So, I like to know that the one fighter ain't coming in there to lay down. Jermell Charlo. And then another thing too, right? Check this out. Hey, shout out to Summer in November. What's going on, sis? Check this out. This is another thing too, right? You have an opportunity to become 2-time undisputed champion. As a matter of fact, y'all break this down. Listen to this. Riddle me this. So if you are Jermell Charlo, when you're Jermell Charlo, you're like, look here, man. If you Derrick James, what do you tell Jermell Charlo coming out of the locker room?
We will put you in the middle, Booker. You and I will.
Man, look here, man. You get what I'm saying? What is it? What would you tell him? I know what I would tell him. I know what I would tell him. Hold on. I'm going to tell you what I tell him. Call him. What's your name? You call it from?
It's Mayo from the Shy.
Mayo from the Shy. Talk to me.
What's going on, Coach? I really feel like
Derrick James in this particular matchup has the advantage when it comes to like training and stuff like that. To me, both of these guys are elite fighters. And what's an elite fighter to me is somebody who could use multiple styles at like the highest level, more than one style. You're saying Canelo fight differently from Triple G1 to Triple G2. You know what I mean? And I think the last time we really seen that style from him was Danny Jacobs. Both of these guys can make adjustments, in my opinion, mid-fight. When Canelo was fighting Bivol, it was somewhere through in the mid-rounds. He started to use more head movement, but he already came in with that power puncher style, and he didn't have the stamina to really change mid-fight. And, like, that power puncher style, you breaking somebody down, you don't want to stop midway because one punch can really change the fight, and you want to keep trying to break the person down. That can come whenever. So that's something you really got to commit to. But Canelo, yeah, he hasn't used that style since, like, Danny Jacobs. I got the feeling, this is just my speculation, he's saving that style until he faces Bivol again. When he first fought Bivol was worried about the speed. He said in the interviews, I was worried about the speed. I was trying to see how it come. But Canelo came in with power. He wasn't fighting for speed.
Right.
I think he's really trying to save that style for Bivol. And in the meantime, he's fighting John Riders, Triple Gs, fighting all these smaller guys he can bring up so he can continue to use his power puncher style and, like, have that advantage to hurt him. You know what I mean? But when you were talking about it earlier, like the benefits of both fighters, like what they good at, everything. We haven't seen Charlo at 168, so it's all speculation. We don't know, but he's shown to be durable at 154. He has a great gas tank.
Yeah, he does.
These are strengths that
he has great stamina.
Strengths that Canelo don't have. Like, Canelo fades out in fights. You know, that's one of the biggest critiques of him. Usually by that time he hurts.
So if you're Jermell Charlo, do you come out, you establish a jab in the beginning, see what Canelo's trying to do. You know, of course, you got to control the distance and range because Canelo wants to get mid range. We know that Canelo wants to get mid range on the inside. That's what he want to do. You know, that's what he eat at. So, do you fill him out a couple rounds, but you don't fall back behind. You outbox him, and then what do you do in the second half of the fight? You pick up the pace on him when it seemed like Canelo's gotten tired. Would that be the way you attack it? You try to pick the pace up on him in the second half.
I would attack it like darting in and out with isolated body shots, single isolated body shots early on, because you know what his weakness is. Go to the body early, but don't commit super. You know what I mean? Don't be on hooks. Break them down like how Errol Spence break people down. Dart in and out with body shots. Try to avoid the incoming stuff. Jermell Charlo been fighting at 54. He's just coming off fighting at 54, so I expect him to be the faster fighter. I would just assume he'd be faster. From there, try to absorb and not get hit by the oncoming assault Canelo coming with, because he swings pretty hard. I don't think he hit as hard as he used to. Like when he got in that Bivol fight, he threw a left hand. Bivol caught it on his guard and smiled at him.
Yeah,
and like since then, this is like his left hand. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think
he had surgery on his left hand after that.
Yeah, I think they had surgery or whatever the case may be. But Bivol is a bigger, younger fighter. The only problem, I get what you're saying. I'm gonna let you go, Mayo, and I wrap it up. But shout out to Mayo from the Shot Salute, fam. Yeah, the only problem with that is Jermell Charlo can go to the body. He can do that, but Canelo is a counterpuncher. So Canelo is a very intelligent fighter. Once he see that, okay, this guy's doing this guy's doing that, when you try to come on the inside, he's going to time you and he's going to counter. You get what I'm saying? He's going to time you and counter. So you got to be very, very careful about trying to fight Canelo that way. You get what I'm saying? So this fight, I'm not gonna lie, I'm starting to get excited about this fight now. Shout out to Deal. Hey, okay. For dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy. Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy. He said in the Bivol fight, he did make him miss a whole lot. Canelo has good defense and head movement, and he has a great beard. When you do catch him, yeah, he does have a great beard. That Canelo could take a punch, and see that's the thing too, right? I know Canelo could take a punch. What's going to happen when Jermell Charlo gets hit? You know what I mean? So that's another thing we're going to find out. Shout out to $1 Trillion Dreams. Hey, okay. We're dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy. Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy. $1 Trillion Dream, what to say, fam? He say the weight won't affect Charlo come fight night. He said he normally weighs 167, not of the fight. Anyways, the only difference is he doesn't have to cut down to 154. I mean, we'll see. There's another difference. He's not, even though he comes in, I see what you're saying. You're saying he comes in at 167 anyways, so that's going to be like his normal fighting weight. I got what you're saying. But this is the thing, though. He's not used to getting punched by people at that weight. He may come in at 167, not at the fight, but that's in a 154-pound weight division. So he's getting hit by 154-pounders who probably weigh around the same that he weighs fight night. But now he's fighting at 168, and who knows what Canelo's going to rehydrate to, if any. You get what I'm saying? So, but I got what you're saying, though. I get exactly what you're saying, fam. This fight is really, really starting to intrigue me now. But if you Jermell, I'm gonna tell you what I tell Jermell Charlo.
From the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
If you Jermell Charlo, because if you look at the Brian Castaño fight, Brian Castaño was catching Jermell Charlo with some shots in that first fight. And I just, you'll think that if Canelo would have caught him like that, what would have happened? You get what I'm saying? So there was a couple of times that I think should have been a knockdown in the first Brian Castaño fight. When Jermell Charlo went all the way down and touched the bottom rope, well, not the bottom rope, the middle rope, and came back up. The rope held them up a couple of times. So you figure, okay, now he did make the adjustments in the second fight, true. So this is what I tell him, though. Man, look here. You got an opportunity of a lifetime. There's only one fighter in the history of boxing, as of to date, who has won who's been two division undisputed, 2-time undisputed, in the 4-belt era, and that's Terence Crawford. The guy who you hate so much. Why you hate him, I have no idea, but you hate him. You have an opportunity to be in that company. You really don't have a whole lot of fans like that. The betting odds are picking Canelo overwhelmingly to destroy you. Right now, you playing with house money right now. No one is expecting you to do anything. You playing with house money. I know and you know that you are just as good as Canelo, if not better. You got an opportunity to show Saul Canelo Alvarez and the whole boxing world the same way that Terence Crawford showed the entire boxing world that you the better fighter. You got an opportunity to go in there and become 2-time undisputed and make history. How bad you want it? I look him dead in his eyes and I tell him that. This your shot. This your opportunity. You only get one shot. Do not miss a chance to blow. This opportunity only comes once in a lifetime. You get what I'm saying? This is it. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Coach, this is Drew Holiday out of Colorado Springs. How you doing?
I'm doing good. Drew Holiday, talk to me.
Yeah, Coach. With that Terence Crawford thing, Coach, all I got to say is, man, they done hated on that man and tried to hold that man back. PBC done did everything. Yeah. He ain't fought nobody. We ain't fighting Terence Crawford right now. We ain't gonna mention him. When we talk about the welterweights from PBC, they done did everything in their power to stop this man. Yeah. And ain't none of that shit worked. Ain't none of it worked. The LDBC, all of that, because at the end of the day, Coach, the real always outshine the fake.
Absolutely.
But Charlo, I just heard one of your callers call in and say Canelo don't hit as hard as he used to. Canelo ain't as strong as Charlo. Man, boy, these people be saying anything. You don't have to slander that man Canelo to make Charlo look better. Yeah. Look, that fight, I say this, Charlo better be in the best condition in his life. Because if he ain't in the best condition in his life, Canelo, he ain't going to fight as fast as he fight at 154. He ain't going to fight as fast as Canelo fight at 168. So all I got to say is, the way Devo beat Canelo was he was taller, had longer reach, stayed on the outside, and he made Canelo work to get inside to throw one punch off. If Charlo ain't throwing a lot of jabs, if Charlo can't throw jabs and fight off the back foot to keep Canelo off of him a little bit, because we all know Canelo gonna walk him down. That's a given. Yeah. Not only walk him down, Coach, he gonna be in front of him. And we all know Jermell Charlo, he gets a little sloppy with the hooks. He gets a little wild. If you hook with a hooker, I put my money on Canelo to catch him in between those exchanges because he's gonna catch and counter all day long. He's gonna catch and counter.
Yeah.
So
Canelo parries.
that's my take on it.
Canelo parries pretty good as well. I think a lot of people like he parries and block shots very, very well, and he counters off of the parries, off of the blocks. You know, so yeah, this.
While he's standing in front of you, though, Coach, he's doing that while he's standing in front of you. So yeah, so it to me, I just feel like if Jermell come in there and fight the fight that he fights, then Charlo should win that fight because all the favor is gonna be in Charlo. Yeah, the height, but you know, he don't hit harder than Charlo. I mean, he don't hit harder than Canelo. Charlo feet a little bit better, but since when Charlo fight just like Canelo fight. The only difference is Canelo is better at fighting that style. That's the only thing I could say almost because, you know, people talking about Charlo, he going to be on his toes, he going to be dancing up. No, he don't do that. He walked down, when he fought Tony Harrison, he had to walk him down. He tried to box him, couldn't box with him. The second fight, he just walked him down, you know? So, yeah, that's to me, that's what Charlo does. He's a fighter like Canelo, but he ain't as good as Canelo fighting that style.
All right, but shout out to Drew Holiday, Colorado, stand up. Yeah, you know, I'm not this fighter. I'm very, very. You know, the pay per view $85. So you know what I mean. So you know, we going live for it. Let's see what we got. Shout out to Profound. Hey, okay. Dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy. Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy. Oh, hold on. Damn dub on your boy. I want to make sure everything Gucci. I want to say, family, say how many fights did it take Marquez to beat Pacquiao? You know, he said that's how many chances Jermell would need to beat Canelo. Facts. That don't make it facts. You know, Marquez, you can arguably say that Marquez won a couple of those fights. You know what I mean? Like some of those fights was controversial. That with Marquez and Canelo. I mean Marquez and Manny Pacquiao. So you know, I remember watching those fights. Some of those fights were like, man, Marquez, you know, should have got the nod on a couple of those fights, but then he ended up knocking out Manny Pacquiao in the end. Carla, hold on. Shout out to $1 Trillion Dreams. Hey, okay. Dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy. Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy. He said Jermell should be theoretically faster if only he uses a flick jab while moving instead of that stiff stationary jab. He said, and only throw straight punches. I mean, we'll see. Yo, make sure that you participate in the poll. Who do you guys think has the advantage from a coach?
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
I'm calling. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Yeah, this is Rye from North Carolina.
Rye, two times.
Switch subjects. I had to tap back in, man.
Go ahead.
I had to tap back in. Hey, look, I gotta give props to PBC because they selling the shit out this fight. I ain't even gonna lie. Mm-hmm. But to be honest, if you really just looking at it, Charlo got a real tall task to try to win this fight. Mm-hmm. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I like Charlo. He's a decent fighter, but I give him a B. He's a B level fighter at best. Mm-hmm. It took him 2 fights to beat Castano and Tony Harrison, who I'm not sure if Charlo could be the old Triple G. So him going up to fight Canelo, like, they selling the shit out this fight. And he looked good in the workout and all that, too. I ain't gonna front. Like, he looked good in the workout. The main thing that I noticed about the workout is that when I watched, like, Spence and Crawford workout, the thing I seen Crawford do that neither one of them did at the beginning of their workout is jump rope. Like, I don't feel like Jermell Charlo is gonna have the legs to really get around that ring like that, and I don't feel like that's not. I feel like he's more of a flat-footed fighter. Like, I don't feel like he really got the legs to move around and maneuver around Canelo. And Canelo hit harder than anybody he ever fought. Him moving up and being a big, it's just so many factors against him. Mm-hmm. But I'm gonna keep it real. They selling the shit out this fight, and I believe some people is gonna go in there really thinking like Charlo got a chance to win this fight and such. And he might do. I mean, I ain't going to say what can't happen. We're going to have to see the fight. But PBC, they do a good-ass job of promoting the fight when they know it's somebody moving up 2 weight classes who really don't got much of a chance to win the fucking fight, but you know they know how to sway that shit and make it look like the fight is about even or 50-50. Vegas don't be going for that shit, but you know, but I don't think he can fuck with Canelo. That's all I want to say.
I agree with you. The PBC do an excellent job in doing that. I take my hat out to them now. And that's their job. They do an excellent job in really just hyping certain fighters up that you're like, hold on, that y'all get this nigga just a little bit too much hype. But they do a really, really good job at that. But we'll see. We're gonna see how this play out, man. We're gonna see how this play out. This fight is starting to intrigue me now. I'm still leaning towards Canelo, to be honest with you, though. I'm still leaning towards him. Carlo, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Jesse from California again.
Jesse from Cali, talk to me.
Just wanted to give him my intake on on Canelo and Jermell. I think it's going to be a really competitive fight. I just don't think Jermall can take the power, bro. I don't think he's going to be able to take that power. And then another thing about I'm a Canelo fan, you know, but at the same time, I understand he's not invincible, you know.
Yeah.
We got to give this guy a chance at least. Okay, he was hurt and he was going through surgery and he didn't look good, right? Few fights, but I mean, a lot of people do not look at the little things, right? Like before he was fighting, he was training at sea level, right? For a few fights, for a few years. And when he was slicker, quicker, faster, he was training at high altitude. Right now, he's training at high altitude. Right now, he's doing running. Right now, he's doing rope jump. He's doing all the shit that he used to do. So after this fight, if I don't see him slicker, faster, you know, the old Canelo, Danny Jacobs Canelo, if I don't see him at least somewhat of that in this fight with Jermell, then I'm gonna start saying, yeah, he lost two steps, not one, you know. But I gotta give this guy a chance. I think he has a big chip on his shoulder, and I think he's gonna shut us up, bro. I honestly think he's gonna shut us up, and I think we're gonna see I think we're gonna see a fucking ass whooping and a schooling, bro. I mean. But Jermell is not a chump.
I'm not gonna lie. That wouldn't surprise me. That wouldn't surprise me because, you know, it kind of feels that way. It kind of feels like, okay, we don't been down this road before. All right, well, they got us hyped up with Cool Boy Stealth and a New Way the Monster. Bam, a New Way smashes him. Yeah. Okay, we got hyped up with Crawford and Spence. The Vegas had the Vegas odds. They had Crawford like a minus 125. It was very, very close, 50-50 fight. Bam, you know, Spence gets smashed. Yeah. So now it's like they're saying it all over again. You know, Jermell Charlo, you know, he's a big fighter, tall fighter, undisputed versus undisputed. Canelo has been slipping. He's not the same fighter. Jermell, you get what I'm saying? Yeah. It does kind of. I've been peeping the marketing. I've been peeping how they're trying to sell.
Yeah, that's a great marketing.
I'm like, this does feel. It wouldn't surprise me if it does go that way. To be honest with you.
One last thing about Canelo and Benavidez, because I want to see that fight, right? But I honestly think. Now, do you remember when Marquez fought Diaz? Do you remember that fight? Juan Manuel Marquez versus Diaz? Do you remember that fight?
Yeah. I remember that fight.
Yeah. Do you remember that? Okay, he was. Yeah. I kind of see. I mean, I'm calling me crazy, but I kind of see it that way, where a young, hungry fighter is going to get beat by an older, more experienced fighter. I mean, that's what I think is going to happen. But I mean, it's going to be a great fight either way. All right. Anyways, that's it, Coach. I don't want to take much of your time.
All right, man. Salute, fam. Justin McCallie, salute. Yeah. You know, I think, you know what I mean? I think it's gonna be a pretty good fight, man. I think it's gonna be a pretty good fight. Shout out to Jermall Charlo.
We the Charlo twins. We known for calling everybody
I think it's gonna be a pretty
Please
good
call these people out. Listen, the whole world's looking at you. Call these people out. What's up? It's the Jermall the Hitman Charlo. Let's get it. Who won it?
Name them names, man.
They know who they is.
Name the names, please. The names need to be named.
They know who they is.
The Mexican Monster.
Mexican Monster.
Nello.
Hold on, guys. Something tripping. I'll call her. What's your name? Where you calling from?
What's up, Coach? M1 from the BX.
M1 from the BX. Talk to me.
What's up? With this fight, you know what I'm saying? I know that Canelo got the best coaching in this fight, but the main thing for Charlo is got to be his jab, and he can't just throw power jabs. He gotta throw a hard jab, and then a lot of soft touch little jabs. If he can't do that, he's gonna gas out. If he keeps throwing power jabs, he's gonna run out of gas.
Yeah, so he got to pace himself.
You know,
So what you're saying, he got to pace himself. He can't just like be. And then when he do throw his jabs, he's going to have to show different levels. Go up top, go to the body, stuff stuff like that.
Right.
Different levels and pace himself,
And
so he don't gas out. Yeah.
Yeah, he got to change the speed on all those jabs, because if he puts them one way, Canelo's gonna pick him apart, because he's gonna time that shit, and you already know what he does, you know.
Yeah, Canelo looking for that shot.
Very important.
Canelo looking for that one shot. He looking for that one shot. Then once he hit you with one, then he gonna try to hit you with two. Once he hit you with two, and then once he see how you react to those shots, then that's what he does. That's pretty much what he does now. It's like he's looking for anyone, because he's a counter puncher, and his trap counter game is very, very strong. So he's he entices you to throw by coming forward with the high guard. And he's depending on his reflexes to be able to parry, catch, sidestep, block, slip, and counter. That's what he's looking to do. So that's what the high guard is for. The high guard is to make you think, is to get you to throw so you can slip and counter, parry, counter, block, counter. I call it the trap. I call it trap counter because you're setting the trap. So.
Yeah, exactly. And I don't know. We all, this is a fight that we all got to see it, because he never been up there. Charlo never been at 168. So this is gonna be, it's an intriguing fight, But and I think that Canelo he's gonna surprise people with his conditioning.
Yeah.
Because he's been talking about that a lot. He's been talking about that a lot.
Yeah.
He's aware of that.
Yeah, he know what the people saying. Yeah. All right, but shout out, man. Shout out to M1, man. Bronx, stand up. Salute, fam. Yeah, Canelo's aware of that. Yeah, Canelo's aware of that. You know what I mean? So, it is what it is, man. But I'm not gonna, bro. I'm gonna tell you something, bro. Look, shout out to Jackie Hernandez. Hey, okay. Dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy. Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy. But guess what, guys? We thought that. What are some of the fights that happened? We thought that the Cool Boy Stealth. And a New Wave fight was gonna be close. I'll call it. Hold on. A lot of people thought that was gonna be close. Myself included. Come to find out, the New Wave got blown out. New Wave blew Cool Boy out of the water. A lot of people thought that Spence and Crawford was going to be close, except me. I told you guys he's going to get stopped in the 10th round. Y'all going to be surprised how easy it looked. And then that came to turn out to be one-sided. Now it does seem like this fight has that same feel again. Oh, man, might be close. Might be about 50-50. And it might end up being the exact same way the other two fights prior to that was. I'll call it. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, Slim, what's good with you, Mo?
Man, Ron Boy, talk to me, fam.
Ain't nothing. Ain't nothing. I don't know if you touched. I'm tardy to the party real quick, though. Did you touch on the All Access Showtime shit earlier? Because I'm more convinced this is just a business arrangement, Mo. Like, Charlo ain't coming to win no motherfucker fight. He just not. He's just not.
I mean, am I lunching, or do you feel the same way?
No, I mean the access. He seemed like he was he worked out real hard. He seemed like
No.
he coming to fight. He looked pretty good.
Man, he coming to look the part. But with his brain, like this ain't like Slim. Come on, man. How many years we been looking at this Charlo, man? This motherfucker different.
Yeah.
I don't have no faith for this type of Charlo. He ain't got no rap with him. It seemed like this is a flat out business arrangement, Mo. And this fight is not a 50-50 fight. And it need to be some type of bylaws where a motherfucker can't be 15 months out the ring and you ain't no superstar. Man, we talking about Floyd 15 months, Sugar Ray, Canelo, Anthony John, motherfuckers that actually move the needle, who can be out for a year, 2 years, 3 years. I get that. But we talking about standard champions should not be out for 15 months jumping into pay-per-view fights like this, Mo. This makes for bad product. It makes for bad product.
Let me ask you this. Does this fight kind of give you the feel of a new way, Cool Boy, Crawford, Spence? And I'm gonna tell you what I mean by that. Before those fights happened, a lot of people wasn't sure. A lot of people, you had some people say that, New Way gonna blast Stevenson, Schoolboy. A lot of some people felt that Cool Boy was going to be too much for him. But then, some people felt that it was going to go 12 rounds, be close. But then when the fight happened, a New Way destroyed him. Same thing with Crawford Spence. A lot of the guys, it's a 50-50 fight. Come to find out, it was more like a 90-10 fight. So does this fight give you that feel to where they're trying to hype it to where, yeah, man, it's going to be Jermell going to do this and do that, but it's going to be a one-sided beatdown?
But I was one of the first ones to tell you this is nothing but a gimmick to me. They robbed us out of a fight. Nobody asked. I get it. Jermell Charlo is somewhat popular under the boxing name. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, nobody asked for this fucking fight in 2023. Nobody asked for these two motherfuckers to fight each other in 2023. You dig what I'm telling you? Like, we asked for this shit. Y'all done robbed us out of 2 or 3 fights, because technically I would have liked to see Tim Tszyu versus Charlo before I would want to see Charlo versus fucking Cinnamon. Yeah. That's a good fight to me. Not no motherfucking Charlo. And I get it. Everybody act like they getting a paycheck off for this fight. I get it. Yeah. But at the end of the day, Mo, I'm not into this whole fight, man. I just wish they hurry and get this shit over with and just stop these fake ass Dare to Be Great fights when a motherfucker is inactive, bro. That was my whole thing. So I'm like, get up, man. Some type of tune up, something. Now give me something at 60, at least something. Give me something at 60. You dig? Like, I don't know, Mo. I don't know, 60, 68 or whatever, man. But that's all I got, Mo. I just think it's a business arrangement, and it's a flat out gimmick. And then Cinnamon gonna get a check, and then Charlo gonna talk his shit because he been in the ring. So that's gonna. So this the sad part is he been in the ring with Cinnamon. Now he would be able to pretty much outprice himself out of any other competitive fight. That's what we about to see next. You dig what I'm telling you? So that's it. That's all I got, Mo.
All right, shout out to Ron Boy for a salute. I was just let's see I was just thinking about that, guys. I'm like, man, you know what, man? From the caller before, Ron Boy, I said, man, I hope this ain't I wonder if this the same thing all over again. You know what I mean? Like it mess around and this fight don't be nowhere near. Like the last few fights that we thought was going to be close turned out not to be close at all. It was, you know what I mean? They blown them out of the water. So the last few mega fights, the last couple of mega fights. Now, Haney and Lomachenko was close, but the last few mega fights that it was like, okay, a lot of people thought it was going to be close, and I'm like, man, it turned out to be just, this all you got? You get what I'm saying? So, Carla, what's your name and you calling from?
What's up, Coach? It's D-Block 2 times.
D-Block, talk to me.
Now, you're right, Coach. That's exactly what I was going to say. I mean, we already knew they thought Fulton was going to go in there and give it a great competition of a fight with Inouye. But we already knew, like I knew, Coach, like I told you, like I told the chat, Inouye was going to go in there and destroy him. And that's exactly what happened. Bud Crawford went in there, like I said, going to destroy him. That's what happened. Haney and Lomachenko, I said that was going to be a tough fight, but Haney was going to pull it off. And Haney pulled it off.
Now we talking about Charlo and Canelo Alvarez. Canelo, everybody giving now everybody want to give Charlo a chance. Now everybody want to say, oh, he's gonna do this and that. Exactly what you're saying, Coach. It ain't gonna happen. Open your eyes up. Put some Visine in your eyes or something. Wake up. At the end of the day, you know who's the king of the ring, and that's Mr. Cinnamon Bun. I say Cinnamon Buns because that's the way they like it. That's the way they want it. All the hate is real for my boy. The golden goose of boxing, and they hate that, Coach, and that's fact. What you got to say with that?
Well, I don't agree with the cinnamon buns part. You know what I mean? Because that could be interpreted in any kind of way. You know what, man? I'm sitting there thinking, dog. I'm like, man, this shit might be, man, just. It look
don't fall
good.
for it, Coach.
Good
don't fall for it. I told you, don't fall for it. Nui and Fulton, Coach.
It look, It look good on paper, but if we look at it, these mega fights so far have been one-sided. But hold on, D-Block. Let me ask you this. I gotta throw this out there. And again, I don't want to throw anybody under the bus. What if Jermell Charlo give Canelo a one-sided beatdown? Have you thought about that?
Man, Coach, come on, man. You giving me, Coach. It's like come on, Coach. I can't visualize that, Coach. I can't visualize that. That's the reality of this boxing business that we look at, Coach. 99% of the time, the mega king, the mega rock. I mean, the main man is always gonna win, Coach. We got that 0.1%, just like Mike Tyson. We knew what happened to Buck Douglas. Yeah. He beat him up. You know what I mean? We've seen upsets in boxing, but this is not going to be an upset, Coach. He's coming up 2 weight classes, and Charlo
and a 16-month layoff.
That's what I'm saying. And Terence, the difference between Charlo and Terence Crawford is Terence Crawford's been active. He beat a legitimate top guy for the number one for the WB. I mean for all the titles. Charlo didn't really beat anybody that was legitimate number one there. He beat the champion, yeah, but Crawford. That's why I give Crawford a better chance with Canelo. My bad, Coach. That's why I give Crawford a better chance than Canelo. So please, Coach, I'm begging you, Coach, don't fall for it. Don't do it. Don't fall for it. Don't do it, Coach. It's going to be like Fulton and Nui all over again. And that's fact. D-Block, D-Town, D-City, D-Ville, Baltimore, stand up.
D-Block said don't do it. Don't do it. Don't bet Cookie. I was gonna bet the dog Cookie. Shout out to John Smith. Hey, okay. Dropping that half for bam, dub on your boy. Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy. John, what to say, fam? You say Jermell's jab, boxing IQ, and distance control is nowhere near the level of Bivol. I'm not gonna lie. I do agree with that. You say Charlo going to do okay in spots, but in the boxing IQ. He said, but the boxing IQ ain't there to box a perfect fight for 12 rounds like Bivol did. Yeah, you know what? You make a valid point, bro. You do make a valid point. You do make a valid point on that as it relates to just some of the things. Jermell Charlo was not Demetrius Bivol, so it take a hell of a guy to pull off what Bivol did. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, what's up, Coach? It's Mike from West Texas.
Mike from West Texas, talk to me.
Yeah, just reading a lot of the chat going on today, man. Just, I don't know, for some reason, they just think every Spanish person going for Canelo. And don't get me wrong, like, I'm rooting for him, but like we were talking about the other day, you remember, like, not every Spanish person is going for Canelo, man.
Right.
You know, when you at the top like that, you're going to have the most fans and you're going to have the most haters. And the more I think about it, man, I'm starting to see, man, I think PBC, they finna try to give Canelo all this, even though they're respecting him and they're writing his NUTs right now. Yeah. I really feel like they finna bring him a lot of smoke.
Yeah.
Like they really want to dethrone this man. You know what I mean?
Or it could be that Al Heyman is cashing his fighters out and finna get them paid and say, well, Canelo, we got some fighters we want to feed you. You know, from a stylistic standpoint, you know, because they look at it, see styles make fights, and or it could be, man, let's go ahead and cash these dudes out and feed and give Canelo some food to eat. It could be that too. I just don't know which one it is.
I mean, Coach. I mean, think about it. Like Do you think he would make more money having one of his fighters beat Canelo?
Nah. You talking about Al Heyman?
I mean, think about it. You've seen the All Access, right, with Jermell, right?
Right.
What do you see Jermell really focus on? Jermell wants what Canelo wants so bad.
Yeah.
He wants to run. He wants to be the face of boxing. That's where the money's at.
Yeah.
And I don't know how much longer his contract is with PBC, but if it's more than a few more years, then what is that? That's going to bring money to Al anyways, right?
Yeah, well, the networks put the money up for the fight, so the network's going to make their money. They just want to see the big fights. Al Heyman is an advisor, so I don't know exactly what the hell that means, but, so, I mean, PBC have the fighters right now. Canelo is a PBC fighter. He's over there. So, they have the fighters, that for Canelo to fight. Canelo don't beat all of the European fighters over there that the zone had to offer, except for, Demetrius Bivol, beat him. But outside of that, PBC got all of the fighters. So it's just a matter of, how bad, you got Canelo on the hook for 3 fights. So I don't think it matters to them. Maybe it don't. I don't know. Maybe it don't matter to them who wins or who loses because they got Canelo for 3 fights anyways. And if Canelo were to lose this fight, more than likely he wants a rematch. So that'll happen. And then he have another fight after that. So, I mean, who knows, man? I don't know which way that maybe they'll be leaning towards. Like, how do you feel? You feel that they're leaning more towards, like maybe Al Heyman or whatever, leaning more towards getting those other guys to knock Canelo off, like a Jermell Charlo? Is that what you thinking?
Hey, to be honest with you, like here, this is what I've been thinking lately. Because the more I talk to you, the more I tune in, man. The more you open my mind up. So I'm just like you, at first I'm like, Canelo gonna win easily, but then I get to looking more and more like Jermell ain't no scrub. We already said that, remember? Okay. So then if Jermell wins, who wants to fight Jermell, coach?
Terence Crawford.
Exactly. So like I said, at the end of the day, these next few fights, it's gonna be nothing but smoke. It ain't gonna be no WWE type stuff like people are saying it is, man. This is the real deal, Holyfield. Like these dudes, it's an opportunity to be the face of boxing. And who doesn't want that right now?
All right, well, we'll see.
You know what I mean?
We'll see, man. I mean, I understand marketing very well, and I know how they may sell something some one way, but Jermell Charlo has an opportunity to upset the apple cart. So we'll see exactly how Jermell Charlo approaches this fight, and we're going to see how Canelo approaches it. And we're going to learn a lot in this fight, in this upcoming fight. But shout out to you, man. Shout out to Mike from West Texas, man. Salute, fam. All right, let's see what the odds say. I read your super chat, John. Salute to you, fam. Let's see what the odds. What you guys voted.
From the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
I hope this shit don't be no. You know what I mean? Like, we thought we were gonna get Thriller in Manila with well, it's not me. I didn't think that. But I said a lot of people thought we were going to get Thriller Manila with Crawford and Spence. And, man, it was just Crawford was just so much levels above this dude. Like, my nigga, like, you still doing that same old shit you did to Ugas and Danny Garcia? You still doing that shit? Nah. Carlo, what's your name when you call it from?
Jesse, for the third fucking time, bro.
Jesse, 3 times, talk to me.
For California. Yo, I just wanted to touch on something. I think, you know how the whole LGBT and, all the ego, you know how they be hating on Crawford and shit, right?
Yeah.
I think they're turning into Canelo fans, bro. I think so, because I was listening to these motherfuckers and they basically are how is Crawford going? He's crazy. Why would I don't want to see that? Like they're basically downgrading Crawford for trying to be great. You know what I'm saying?
Well, they're downgrading Crawford because they don't want him to land that fight. Because remember, they always wanted Errol Spence. They wanted Errol Spence to be the one to land that fight. Now Crawford has an opportunity to fight Canelo, and I think Canelo will fight him because it makes business sense. You know, so now it's like, man, Crawford done beat up that guy that they've been promoting. He destroyed all of their narratives that they've been saying about him. He ain't fought nobody, this and that. He destroyed Errol Spence, killed the entire Alphabet Boy community and the aerosexual community. And then now he's going to get the shot at Canelo, the same shot that we wanted for Errol Spence to get. Like right now, these guys, their hate is at an all-time high right now. So that's what that is.
Bro, but I don't understand, bro. Like it's crazy to me that like how you're saying, bro. Like they're all about like pro-black, you know, and that's
So-called.
great, right?
It's so-called pro-black,
right?
Yeah,
but
so-called
how are you so-called black pro-black, and you're downgrading like a legit like all-time great black fighter?
Because these guys are not pro-black, and they try to use these guys try to use race on social media, you know, to try to push their narratives to garner sympathy, but everything they do is very contradictory to their mission statement, what they say they are. So I just call these guys out for the frauds and the buffoons that they are, and just expose it for what it is. These guys are fake, phony. You know, there's nothing pro-black about them. They hate black fighters. I think that's obvious. They hate black fighters for other black fighters. They are fans of promotional companies. They're fans of invisible men who they don't see, don't know what they look like, don't know what they sound like, and that's just what it is. These guys are not boxing fans. They are everything other than boxing fans, and that's just what it is. These guys have a total different agenda.
Yeah, that's crazy. And then you got that motherfucker out here begging for money for real, bro. Like, it's crazy, bro. That is
all right, salute.
Wild.
Salute, man. We say this is Jesse, right?
Anyway, thanks again, bro. Peace.
All right, salute. I mean, that's all that is, man. Let's give everybody that's here a round of applause. Let's give a shout out to everybody who gave a super chat. Shout out to John Smith.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to my sister Jackie Hernandez.
Hey, okay.
Hold on, let me see. Oh, nobody calling the show no more. Shout out to my sister Jackie Hernandez. Shout out to $1 Trillion Dreams.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Profound Dreamer.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Deal87.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Jonathan Ramirez.
Hey, okay.
All right, this is what it is. This is the last call. I know I said the last call was the last call, but it's the real last call. Hey, caller, what's your name? Where you calling from? This is the last call.
Hey, yeah. My bad, Slim. No. I just want to. My man said something about he thinks that Al is sending Cinnamon over there so he can get his fighters, you know, so his fighters can beat him up or whatever. Nah, it's the way it is Al promised several fighters will get you the Cinnamon fight so all y'all can get paid. It's not like, oh, we're going to bring Cinnamon over here. One of y'all going to beat him and y'all going to fight each other. That's not how you get money. Right. You get money by letting Cinnamon beat all your motherfucking fighters up.
Top fighters,
everybody wins.
Yeah.
Hey, that's how the game go. That's all I got. Yeah, go ahead.
Hey, Ron, so cause I was thinking about that the other day. We was talking on the live, and I say, man, you know what? You know, Canelo a lot of his critics say he's scared to fight slick black fighters. So now they give them the black fighters to fight. And say that they are slick black fighters, and then when he beat them, that checks the box. Slick black fighter, check. He beat Jermell Charlo, and Jermell is undisputed.
Right.
You know what I mean? So yeah. So
I'm concerned. And if you think about it, he already sent the weakest link up that motherfucker. He started off with Jermell. So you mean to tell me that you gonna send a 154-pound up there when you got 168 Morrell and you got 168 Benavidez? Come on, man. Like, you already see the game. Why the fuck is you sending the 54-pounder to test the waters first? A 154-pounder?
Hey, so you saying
Al? Crazy,
so you
man.
saying Al is Vince McMahon? He don't wrote the script. He don't talk to The Rock. Don't talk to
the
Stone
script is already. I've been told you that. It was all about Cinnamon coming over there, cashing everybody out. Everybody wins. And it might be Cinnamon PBC when it's all said and done, because Cinnamon ain't got many years.
Yeah.
So they might do a PBC partnership. You dig what I'm telling you? Canelo Promotions in conjunction with PBC. Canelo in conjunction with Tom Brown. You dig what I'm telling you? This is all business.
Hey, what
It's
about
all
Mayweather?
business.
What about
I don't
Mayweather?
know why motherfuckers don't want. No. Mayweather done. He ain't got no more ball. He done. He done. He ain't Mayweather. Reggie got about 2 years tops. He done. He can't live off no Reggie. But that's it, Mo. That's all I wanted to touch. I don't know why people can't see this shit. It's all about Cinnamon.
Hey, shout out
Right,
to
I'm
my
out,
boyfriend. Hey, look here, man. Hey, you know what? I ain't gonna lie to you, dog. Hey, look, listen, I can't lie. I'm not gonna lie to you, fam. Bro, Ron might be on to something. Ron might be on to something. Look, we gonna send Canelo over here, destroy the blow up the whole Wakanda. We finna destroy Wakanda. You know, I'm tired of you talking shit. But the thing is, did Jermell Charlo get the memo? Now, again, I told you guys, I'm leaning towards Canelo is because Jermell Charlo hasn't been active. He hasn't fought in 16 months. And he's coming off a hand injury, quote unquote. The reason why I say quote unquote, because I do not believe his hand was injured. True. So he has a tall task. Man. He has a tall task. You know, this things to make you go, You get what I'm saying? It's like, man, you know what, man? This smell like a New Way and Cool Boy Stealth, Terence, Crawford, Aerosmith. This smell like that all over again. True. That's what this smell like. I'm hoping I'm wrong, but this smell like Crawford, Spence, a New Way, Fulton, all over again. Everybody getting hyped up, getting the Holy Ghost, doing the bankhead bounce, doing the choo-choo, doing the cabbage patch, doing the, you know what I mean? The prep, doing the WAP. Everybody doing all that, right? Because they know everybody wants to see Canelo lose. And he's fighting a slick back. So this how I sell it. If I'm a race hustler, and I used to be, this how I sell it. The white man is trying to sneak an Irish-looking Mexican, white Mexican, through the back door. Dr. Umar. This man has been cherry-picking and ducking his entire career. He has a padded record. The only problem is this time he picketh the wrongeth cherry. True. Jermell Charlo. The Iron Man is what they call him. It's from Houston, Texas. He's tall. He has vigor. He's strong. In Shango shape. He has the spirit of Shaka Zulu in his soul. And he is coming to destroy, to dethrone this white Mexican, Irish Mexican, named Saul Canelo Alvarez. True. Even in the betting odds, the man wants us to believe that our brother don't have a shot. The man wants us to believe that our brother is there to get the paycheck. The man wants us to believe that our brother don't stand a snowball chance in hell in winning this fight. This is what they want us to do, brothers and sisters. They're trying to brainwash us. But I tell you what, it's not going to work this time. True. This time, we are going to come together and collectivize. Draw from the power of the sun. Draw from the strength of Ogun in order to destroy the open enemy that's in front of us that's named Saul Canelo Alvarez. True. This how I sell this fight to the Wakanda community. This how I sell this fight to the Wakanda community. Meaning the alphabet boy. This how I sell this fight. We got to come together. We have a common enemy. His name is Saul Canelo Alvarez. We got to stop him. Right? And Jermell Charlo what you tell Jermell Charlo. Jermell Charlo, you have an opportunity of a lifetime. The odds are against you. You haven't fought in 16 months. You coming off a broken hand injury. Nobody's giving you a chance. You playing with house money. People are counting you out. If you win this fight, if you beat this guy, your life changes forever. Your name will be etched in stone as the slick black fighter that was the wrong cherry that was picked from Saul Canelo Alvarez. You have an opportunity to become 2-time undisputed in the 4-belt era. Next to Terence Crawford. I know they got him picked. I know they don't pick them. They not picking you. Guess what? This is your opportunity to seize the moment. The power within your hands. You have an opportunity to change all of that. That's what I tell Jermell Charlo. True. Hey. That's what I tell Jermell Charlo. Shout out to Jason Jimenez dropping that $2 super chat. He said Canelo was the slick black fighter in this one. Okay, but you get what I'm saying though. This is the speech I give him. This is the speech I give him. Now go on out there. Hey, give him one of them. Well, you know what, brother? I would like to say the older little hooker man's out there, brother. You get what I'm saying? This how you sell it though. This how you sell it. This is what I tell Jermell Charlo. This is what I tell him. Bro, you got opportunity, boy. You got opportunity. Now, does this smell like a new way? Cool boy? Crawford? Spence? There's a strong possibility. That's what this could be. True. Strong possibility. I don't know. We're going to find out.
Get out while you can. Don't get us something, no statue. Give them guts.
It is what it is, man. It is what it is.
I will break my leg off, up in your ass so far that you be shitting sneaker for a month.
You know, now after the fight, I don't know which fan base it's going to be, but after the fight, September the 30th, somebody going to be crying. But all jokes aside, Jermell Charlo got an opportunity, dog. I'm going to be honest with you. I think Jermell Charlo is a live dog in this fight. I do think he's a live dog in this fight. You know what? Before we end the show, let's look at the poll. We got 366 votes. So far, it said, who has the coaching advantage between Canelo and Charlo? Canelo, 61% say that Canelo has the coaching advantage. 11% says Charlo has the coaching advantage. 27% say neither fighter has the coaching advantage. So I want to thank all 368 people for participating in the vote and the poll. We'll find out. We're going to find out. You know what they say? It's the hungriest dog that gets the steak at the end of the day.
Me, the fans, we feeling like you not getting the best fights you supposed to. But we know Tank can fight anybody. Why is that? For me, we want to see you fight Lomachenko. We want to see you fight Devin Haney, Teofimo Lopez, motherfucking all the top who they say is the 4 horsemen and they anywhere around your weight class. We want to see it happen. When we gonna see it happen?
I'm not sure.
That's NTG.
That was real shit.
That's some real shit.
I don't know. That's like,
how many times you don't went in there and said, I want these niggas, man?
to be honest, I ain't never said it.
So we gonna see what's happening, man. You know, what they gotta do, over here at Nick Sack Promotions, if you guys want to see a good fight, Nick Sack Promotions. We have a couple of fighters that I'm trying to get on the undercard. I got to call Al Heyman right after the show, but I got a couple of fighters I'm trying to get on the undercard, and we known for throwing poles. Pussy ass nigga, what's going on, boy? I'm telling you, boy, I'm knock your fuck ass out, boy. Blow for blow, pound for pound, nigga. I got the title, nigga. I'm telling you, boy, for the knock one of you what kind of niggas out. Nigga, I got these hands, nigga. I'm throwing them poles at that nigga for the knock your ass down again, nigga. Get your ass back up, nigga. Don't run, nigga. Don't run, nigga. I'm telling you, boy, I want a hole of smoke, nigga. I'm throwing them poles, nigga. I'm putting them hands on you, nigga. I told you what I'm gonna do to you, nigga. Catch you with the check left hook, nigga. Check left hook, nigga. I told you, boy, pound for pound, nigga. I'm the best. This more action than any Devin Haney fight. Put these paws on you, nigga. I told you, I got your backing up, nigga. I got your backing up. Nigga, watch that check left foot, knock your ass down again, nigga. I'm telling you, boy, it is what it is, nigga. I'm gonna make it do what it do. I'm telling you, boy, we ain't even playing over here, boy. Hey, hopefully we get a fight. But if we can get a fight like that, boy, we can get a fight like that on the 30th, boy. I'm trying to tell you, boy, cause boy, listen, Hippity ready, boy. Boy, Hippity is ready.
Hurting the group. I'm the best thing ever happened to this damn group. Nobody's bigger than the group. Y'all ain't stupid. I'm the one selling the records. They coming to see me. They coming to see the Temptations. Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis.
Having the group. I'm the best thing ever happened to this damn group. Y'all ain't stupid. I'm the one selling the records. They coming to see me. They coming to see the Temptations. Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis.
I want to thank the whole hood who came out here. I love y'all. I did this for the hood. Y'all know I beat that boy.
You know, we did it for the hood. You know, this is another thing too, right? This is another thing too. Listen, somebody got to take Cinnamon down. Like right now, you know, Canelo and Cinnamon in English. Listen, man. Check this out now. Somebody gotta take him down. Can Jermell the Hitman? We're gonna take the Hitman from Jermall and give it to Jermell. Can Jermell the Hitman Charlo? I had this one guy call. He said that he think that Canelo. They sending some assassins over there to take out Canelo. And Jermell Charlo is the perfect assassin. Now, I don't know how true this is. I got to talk to my boss, Mr. Al Heyman. And again, I don't want to throw anybody under the bus. But from what they saying now, according to reports, sources say that what happened was Al Heyman pulled the old Machiavelli on Canelo. He showed him, he dangled Jermell Charlo as a carrot for him to fight, knowing that Canelo was going to bite the cheese. Okay, yeah, let me help you sign what you got. You going to give me Jermall? He haven't fought in over 2 years? Yeah, we gonna give Jermall. Bam! And then I'll tell Jermell Charlo, look here, we're going to make an announcement that you're going to fight him. I'm going to send it out to my media operatives out there on social media. I'm going to send it out to them. They're going to put a tweet saying that you fighting him. And then what's going to happen, you going to come out and say that, hey, man, I ain't really ready mentally. I ain't where I want to be at. You going to pull out the fight. And then we going to sneak your brother, Jermell Charlo, through the back door. True. Man, why you gonna do that, Al? Because Jermell is the one who we really want to seek out him. He is that Scud missile, that you know, that missile with the infrared beam. That's the one we gonna want to send at Canelo to take him off his throne.
And who's the next big star under Mayweather Promotions? Ooh, we have quite a few young guns, as I say, you know, and I don't want to leave any names out, but we have a great roster of young talent, and we've been very selective about what we're doing, you know, again, because when you have, you know, an abundance of fighters, it's hard to kind of focus on. When a big fight is to be made, it has to make sense for both sides. No promoter or company is going to put their guy in an event with everything to lose and nothing to gain, especially when we talk about this. You know what I'm saying? Interesting.
Bruh, so what Booger Ray said is no fighter. See, I ain't gonna lie, some of this stuff is, hey, listen, bruh, it's scripted. And all this WWE is Hulk Hogan shaking the ropes, walking around the ring, shaking like this here. Is Hogan doing this here? Bruh, you know, oh my God, man, I'm hoping this ain't it. Please don't let this be it, man. Because, you know, we did get a good fight with Caleb Plant and Canelo. Caleb Plant and Canelo gave us a great fight. Caleb Plant, which is a slick black fighter, Caleb Plant came to fight. And guess what? I became a fan of Caleb Plant after the Canelo fight. Matter of fact, I became a fan of Caleb Plant And when he slapped Canelo in the press conference, I was like, damn, this a bad motherfucking white boy. And then the Alphabet Boys adopted him, saying he was a slick black fighter. But I take it. But Caleb Plant came to fight. He lost. I think he got stopped in the 11th round. He came to fight. So hopefully Jermell Charlo can do the same thing.
Man, who this little young whippersnapper running all up into my combo? Look at you. You're all wet behind your ears. Breath smelling like Similac. Man, you better go on home before you get your little thick ass tossed up.
You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? And I told you guys, you gotta sell it like this, but you gotta sell it. Yeah, man, Jermell Charlo, he'll slick black fighter now. That's Canelo's kryptonite. Slick black fighter. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Jermell Charlo's not a slick black fighter, but that's how you gotta sell it though. Because there's this overall myth that everybody that's a fighter that's black is slick. And that just ain't true. True. You get what I'm saying?
Who's badder than the Shogun?
Bruce Leroy, that too.
Bruce Leroy. Bruce Leroy.
It is what it is, man.
I want to thank the whole hood who came out here. I love y'all. I did this for the hood. Y'all know I beat that boy.
And shout out to the greatest promoter of all time. Shout out to TBE. We do know that they do it so well, TBE. Nah, I don't agree with the TBE stuff. But for those out there who are pro Floyd Mayweather, you can't be pro Floyd without loving Booger Ray.
Make it last forever. Don't let I love me.
It is what it is, man. And right now we got this fight going down between Jermell Charlo and Saul Canelo Alvarez. It's time to celebrate. We celebrating right now, and we gotta come together and collective.
Now, I run every kind of bitch, every kind of place, and I know one thing. When it comes down on you, you either collectivize or you run like a solitary rat.
We gotta come together and collectivize.
I'm a karate man, all right? Karate man bruise on the inside. They don't show their weaknesses.
Let's say a special prayer for all these sapsuckers, ham bones, and jive turkeys.
And I want you to hold on to God's unchanging hand, because He helped Joshua fight the battle of Jericho. Yes. He helped Daniel get out the lion's den. He helped Gilligan get off the island. Lord.
If the Lord can help Gilligan get off the island, He can surely help Jermell Charlo pull off the fight of the century.
I plead the fifth. I plead the fifth. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Anything you say, 5. Go ahead, ask me a question. Did you? 5.
And as we say all the time on this show, you ain't gotta like it, but you better respect it.
Nigga, when my name come up, respect it. Let's go. Stop playing with my fucking name. All 3 of y'all, stop playing with my name. I ain't gonna say it no more. Put some respect on my name.
And let's be thankful for Canelo and Jermell Charlo for bringing everybody back to big time boxing.
Don't ever forget, when I found you, you was strung out on coke. When I found you, you was like a big house, contemplating about killing yourself. So don't you ever forget who brought you to big time boxing. I drugged you back. I brought you back. I provided food and put food on your table for your family to eat. And I'm doing it for the second time. So don't you ever forget that.
All right, shout out to Marcus from Compton. Hey, okay. Shout out to Rod from Killer Cali. Hey, okay. Shout out to Rye from Raleigh, North Carolina 2 times. Hey, okay. Shout out to Martin from Oakland, Oaktown. Hey, okay. Shout out to Jesse from Killer Cali 3 times. Hey, okay. Shout out to Spade from the Bronx. Hey, okay. Shout out to L from Kansas City. Hey, okay. Shout out to Jamie from New York. Hey, okay. Shout out to J Poppy from Connecticut. Hey, okay. Shout out to D Block from Dallas 2 times. Hey, okay. Shout out to Coach Eddie from the ATL. Hey, okay. Shout out to Mayo from Chi-Town. Hey, okay. Shout out to Drew Holiday from Colorado. Hey, okay. Shout out to M1 from the Bronx, Boogie Down. Hey, okay. Okay. Shout out to Rob Boy Fresh from DC 2 times. Hey, okay. And shout out to Mike from West Texas. Hey, okay. Really though. True. Man, shout out to Jackie. As a matter of fact, let's see who else we got in the chat. Shout out to Summer in November. Hey, okay. Shout out to Lisa Bell. Shout out to Bless 365. Hey, okay. Shout out to Abigail. Shout out to the Duchess of Wisdom. Hey, okay. Shout out to Kiara. Shout out to Food Revolution. Hey, okay. Shout out to Jackie Hernandez. Shout out to LaJessica. Hey, okay. Shout out to Nick Rich. Shout out to Green Eyes P. Hey, okay. Shout out to Elena. Shout out to Bernice. Hey, okay. Shout out to Wizard Girl. Shout out to just all of the women in the chat, man. Hey, okay. Shout out to my main man, the one Mr. Ham. Shout out to Carl A. Shout out to my main man Rick Timms. Shout out to Charles Johnson. Shout out to Flex BK in the building. Salute to JC in the building. Knockdown 305, Dade County's finest. Schoolo X-Man. Who else we have? Charles Johnson in the building. Shout out to L. Harvey in the building as well. Salute to who else we got, man? Shout out to Mailman Mac. Salute my brother. Shout out to Elena. Oh, I already said Elena. Shout out to Elena. Shout out to Schoolo X-Man. Shout out to who else we have? Shout out to Boxing Magic. Shout out to Weedy. Shout out to Ville. Shout out to John Norrie. Shout out to Carl A. Who else we have? Shout out to I gotta go down to the bottom now. Yeah, I gotta go down to the bottom now. Hold on. I don't went to the top. Let's go to the bottom. I think that's shout out to Mike the Mobile Mechanic. Shout out to Corey Bradley. Shout out to Reborn. Schoolo X-Man. Swift 718. Once again, and shout out to Jamie Rivera. Once again, this is that boy Coach Malachi Williams signing out. True Media Today USA Boxing. Y'all already know what time TI is. You know what we gonna do, man? We gonna go ahead and have a good day. You feel me? You know, your doggone Jermell Charlo breaking that smoke.
Come fucking with me, you gonna get knocked the fuck out. I'm a knockout artist, baby.
I'm going to see you guys tomorrow, 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. I do have a video we dropping tomorrow as well. Please sign up for the newsletter. It's pinned to the top of the chat. Sign up for the newsletter. That's so if I ever we go live and drop a video, YouTube don't like to send out the notifications all the time. You will receive a text message or an email from me letting you guys know that we are going live and we do have a new video. See you guys tomorrow, 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. You know my motto, don't meet me there, beat me there. Peace. And shout out to MK Productions as well.
Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go.